Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
Our vibes. Yeah, Mom. He can't say the letter R.
I'm like,
and neither can I.
What the fuck is wrong with this hole right here?
That's
Is
right.
this a
It doesn't.
bottle hole?
Nigga.
Yo, listen.
I have a problem with the hole every
Listen,
week.
you don't listen.
Marlon, sit down.
My brother, please
down.
take your
We
seat.
are good.
Take your seat.
Sit down,
Come on, take your seat.
If needed, right? If
Sit down.
you're like, if we're going into it and you're like,
It's
nah,
too
that's
much,
not for
you
me.
can get up.
We'll pause and then we'll
Sit down.
we'll put you off to the side and you. And
Sit down. Marlon.
I love this.
Sit down.
And you got the big ass fucking duck.
Darren, start this so we can keep this content. Come on. Come on,
I
brother.
don't know how to start. Episode.
Yeah.
127. Seven.
Is it?
Yes, 127.
Damn.
Oof, my
That's
goodness.
a lot.
Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Yeah.
In the building, we have Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
And tonight,
Ooh.
we have some special guests with us.
Shimmy shaking.
We like to support local black businesses.
Why not?
Why not, right? And so we invited a black business to join us, a very interesting black business, as it would seem. So I'd like to introduce our friends and yours, Remi and Marlon.
Hello.
Hello.
Representing
Owners.
the pink portal.
Wait, yes.
There you go, Darren.
Owners.
Come on, I was waiting for you.
I was like, this feels good. Something's missing. And owners and creators of the Pink Portal.
There we go.
Yes.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome.
Marlon,
Yo.
What's happening?
What's happening, y'all? Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right. So Darren gave you the lovely intro, but we'll leave it to you guys. This is a double entendre. But can you tell us about the Pink Portal?
It's so
What it is, how it started, and why it's important to y'all. Please.
I guess what it is, we're a lingerie company. We just started. And pretty much we're centered around body positivity, self-love, and we cater to women of different sizes, skin colors, backgrounds, ethnicities, and that's basically what it is. But actually, I should let my husband describe how he started because he's the one who started the business.
Now this is interesting. 'Cause
What
I
say you?
I had no idea this
Yeah.
this is how it came about. So please.
Nah, I think she'd be a better person to explain.
Well, he's always, constantly looking at different ways to diversify, just get more income. And so he had kind of thrown out there, he'd be looking at it for a while, but he thrown out there, he was like, yo, during the pandemic, like, people are going to be home and it's just going to be fucking. So, like, he's like, yeah, we can get lingerie.
Hold on, can we just...
So...
I just
Good
wanted
answer, Steve.
I just wanted to appreciate that.
So he's like, yeah, we do lingerie. And I was like, really? You think so? And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then he needed the website. He started doing the website. And I was like, well, you need like someone of color on there. You can't just have like random stock photos.
Yep.
And so my friend Buan always does professional photos.
What up, Juan?
Shout out to Juan.
Always does
Hercules.
He calls her
Why do we call it?
Juan's
When
Big and strong. Why else?
you know,
You can tell him if you want about that shit. But
So side note, the way that Hercules came to be is when I gave birth to my first son, we had a party after I gave birth because I was like high risk. So they were moving a grill from the top of my mom's truck.
that shit was like 350 pounds.
Just
And
Juan, no problem with it. Huh?
And he
Darren, relax.
he was supposed to help Juan.
She
They
will
were supposed
find
to
you.
Move it, and he left Juan to move it. And he's like, "Damn, your friend is strong."
I
as
don't
fuck."
need her to move that shit. Listen, let me give you a vibe. Let me tell you what's going on. So we were moving the grill and all that, right? So Herc had one end of the grill.
Not hurt.
Okay.
Hurt.
Well, yeah,
I mean, that's what he
what the
calls
fuck?
her.
That's
Hurt.
all I know. That's Herc. Because I probably count the amount of times I called her by whatever her government is.
whatever that shit is.
Right? But so Herc held one end of the grill and I held the other side, right?
Right.
So we holding the grill and all that, and Herc held. I'm fucking lazy. I'm not with working and all that shit, right? I'm like,
God bless.
easiest way,
Work smarter,
saying
not
that's how
harder.
we do it. Smarter, not harder.
I
There
know
you
that's
go.
right.
So Herc on the other side, and I'm on this side. Around the first time I'm meeting fucking Herc.
Right. Yo,
I
man,
don't even
I'm
give a
dying
shit.
right now.
So I'm like, yo, let me see what's going on, because she already shipping. She a solid chick. You know what I'm saying? And all that. So it is what it is. So Herc grabs one side and I grab the other side. This was one of the first time I'm meeting her.
Right.
So I'm grabbing that shit and I'm lifting. I lift initially, but now that shit light as You know what I'm saying? But
Yo, I can't.
then I realized like when I'm not thinking that much, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? This shit is heavy as a motherfucker. Who's on the other side of this bitch? Then I was like, oh shit, that chick over there. Which happens to be, you know what I'm saying? It's like her best friend, like her sister, which is Hercules, which at the time her name was Blind.
At the time.
I love we didn't know what else to call her, so we had to go by what she was.
Her name is Wine at the time. That's why I knew her name to be and whatever. So I'm grabbing the shit and she's lifting and I'm lifting. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Why is this shit so easy? Me as a man, I'm feeling fucked up.
Right.
Yo, damn, it's not supposed to be this light for me.
Right.
'Cause she a chick and I'm supposed to be taking her most of the weight. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So let me just relax a little bit. I'm tired because her mom's, God rest her dead, you know what I'm saying, Miss Elizabeth, I called her fucking, don't tell me, don't say nothing. I called her fucking,
Oh my gosh. I know. You want?
shh, no, hold on. I'm gonna remember it. Hold on. I think it was like slave master.
International slave master.
Isms.
Ism.
I called her isms. So you guys not gonna understand the acronym of isms.
Right.
ISMS stands for International Slave Master.
Mm.
Because her fucking mom's, the first day she met me, started putting me to work. So I called my wife Gummy, right? So I'm like, yo, Gummy, your fucking mom used to own slaves in Africa.
Oh my God.
Because she put me to work.
I wasn't ready.
So
I love it.
regardless, I'm like, yo, fucking, you know what I'm saying? So
he
whatever.
was tired from working with
So I'm
isms.
tired from working with isms. Somebody tired. So I'm like, yo, fuck that. I'm not trying to humble. I'm trying to relax and all that. So Herc holds the shit, and she gets up and she lifts. Goes from the knees, bends her knees, bends her knees, and gets up and pulls that shit up, and starts to lift. And I realized this shit is extra light right now. So I start to relax. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You got this. So y'all got like is that like video shit working?
Yeah.
So whatever the fuck, I don't know if they can see me or they can see me.
They can see you.
Whatever, who gives a shit? This shit right here, if they can see it, this is what the shit felt like. So this is what I'm holding. This is what the shit feels like.
He's holding up
so
a
I'm
napkin
like
for our audio.
So I'm like fronting to see. So I'm like, damn, but this shit's easy, right? Because she's taking up most of the weight. So she holds the shit and she carries the shit like 50 fucking yards because we gotta carry this grill way out to the back to grill and all that.
Right.
So Herc lifts the shit and she thinking, I'm like, and I'm struggling. You know how you front like you fucking thinking of going back, but not knowing that she's actually fucking carrying the shit. And Herc is who is fucking.
And she.
Juan is who's fucking actually doing the lifting, and I'm thinking.
And so that's.
And I'm like this fronting like I'm, but not knowing I ain't doing shit.
So she cool with the nickname.
Yeah,
that's how she got the name. I'm like, yo, your friend's strong as a motherfucker. She's like, what you mean? I'm like, I was lifting shit.
So this is how. So Herc.
That's
Juan,
how she caught that name.
Back to.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. So Marlon has a nickname for everybody.
I love it.
So yeah. So Juan always has professionally done pictures. And
that's why we got there. Okay.
Yes, that's how we got there. Yes, that's how we got there. I like to bring it back. And so I was like, Juan, can I use your picture for like, she does like boudoir, like photo shoots all the time.
I'm sorry, what's the word you said?
Boudoir. So it's like women's bedroom photo shoots. Like photo shoots.
Okay.
Yeah, sexy photo shoots.
Darren, you knew that?
I knew that.
Of course he did.
Yeah, so she does that all the time. So I was like, well, do you mind we just use your face? I know you don't want to have like your body in it, but can I just use your face? We just need like a black person. You have a fro. And it was her fro. It's a natural fro because Juan has like a ton of hair. So I was like, can we use that? Because I don't have, we don't have it. And she was like, yeah, sure. So we had it. I had asked her for it and we didn't do anything with it. And then Marlon, he went forward with everything. He ordered, the lingerie and everything, did the picking everything, and then he had these boxes of lingerie at the house. And I was teleworking, so I'm like, I don't want no parts of that, whatever. Because I was like, yeah, it's cool or whatever, but I don't want. I did my part. I got my friend to use her picture, fine. And then he's like struggling. He's like, yo, they send this stuff all mixed up. Like it was just like different sizes. They were in the packages, but they're all like sizes mixed up. He's like, I can't do this. So I'm like, it's so easy to sort stuff. So I got up there, I sorted everything quickly, and then after that, I just kind of got more involved, and then
Get them
just
the full vibe, yo.
what's the full vibe? I can't remember.
So I'll tell you the full vibe of what it is. So I've like, seriously speaking, I've always been like someone who's been thinking to like work smarter and not harder. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? I don't want to continue working for someone else. So despite what my job is currently, which we won't discuss because of what I do, I've always been trying to work smarter and not harder. So I've always been looking into like different businesses, this, that, and the third. So like, so I look at different things, right? I look at people. I kind of read people a lot. I read situations a lot. I talk to people, and I allow people kind of generally to do the most talking. And I sit back and I listen to them and I watch them. Over the course of time or whatever, dealing with individuals, dealing with women, dealing with people in general, I realized that there's just my personal opinion, I thought that there was a need for lingerie for bigger women.
Right.
So I'm a little bit of a freak. So I think of different shit where it comes. Damn, I probably shouldn't have said that.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, brother.
I'm going to interject for a second. It's not that you're a freak. From what I've learned from dealing with, hanging out with my guy friends a lot and dealing with my darling, guys think of anything and everything. Guys watch all kinds of porns. Guys watch all kinds of just out of curiosity. It's
you don't want to see my search history.
So it's
I mean, it's not that you.
I guess
specifically.
it's a freak if your mind is not open. So those
Right,
people whose minds are not open may think of
Right.
me as that individual.
But most people's
if your
minds
are open,
open.
then you know, oh,
Yes.
shit, that's just a regular dude.
Sure enough.
So then I changed my mind. I'm a regular dude.
There you go.
I think of myself as a regular dude.
Come on now.
There you go. So what it is just thinking of different things and all that, and talking to different, you know what I'm saying, speaking to different people. And also, you know what I'm saying, the wife and all that, I realized that there's not generally a market for bigger women.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I look at Victoria's Secret, I look at fucking, what they call this stupid shit, Fashion Nova and fucking
Fenty and all that.
that?
Well, Fenty's doing
What's
a little
that
bit of
shit?
They have a
Is that-
little bit,
little
but
bit.
it's not really.
Yeah.
that Bayesian chick, what's her name?
That we're
Rihanna.
talking about
Yeah.
Savage X, Savage Fenty X, yeah.
Right, and they all put a specific image in people's head, like, yo,
Right.
this is what beautiful is. This is what you're supposed to be like and look like if you're a beautiful woman. If you're a big woman, you're supposed to look like this. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, so I came to this country from Guyana, Georgetown, Guyana, third world country, the
South
only
America.
English-speaking country in South America. You understand what I'm saying? So I came to this country as little. Pardon me. When I came, you know what I'm saying, I was small. And I'm not about the vibe that most of these people think of, right? So I know the American lifestyle and all that people think of is, oh, if you're beautiful, you must be, I don't know if you know I can say this shit on y'all shit, but whatever, who gives a fuck? Because if it's called delete this, delete
Yeah,
the
we
shit.
out here. We out here.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
so delete
Yeah.
it if you don't fucking like it. It's the natural image is fucking white people that's
Yeah.
like 30 pounds and fucking, 6'4". So essentially you're a toothpick and now you're beautiful.
The cokehead model. Yeah.
Exactly. Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right.
I don't believe in that.
Here we
Right.
go.
You understand what I'm saying? Beautiful has nothing to do with, in my opinion, image per se, right? Because you can find, like as you say, a cokehead model, and once you speak to that individual, get to know them, they're dirty. They wind up seeming like what's the American version of ugly, which in your version of that individual at that point, once you get to know them, is for America. Think American version of what America thinks is beautiful and what America thinks is ugly. Thinking of what America thinks is ugly, once you get to know certain individual, and you have to think beyond what I'm saying, once you think of what America thinks as beautiful, once you get to know that version of their beautiful and you get to know them, they become that image of what America thinks is ugly.
Yep.
Specifically, that 80-pound, 6'3" white woman may wind up being a 350-pound African American woman. We viewed it as different. What our brand and what we saw, me and my wife and I, is that, hey, everyone is beautiful. African Americans are beautiful. You can be 350 pounds with all your stretch marks,
every single one,
all your fucking your rolls and all of that.
Let me hold
and
you.
it has,
Yes. Oh,
Your
all of
scars.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful to us because it's natural. It's
Right.
who you are. And we're like, yo, what the fuck? What is this? We seeing all this shit. No one is really promoting what beauty, in our opinion, naturally is. And my wife is like, you know, she's essentially who ran with that. Like, yo, you know, this is what beauty is. This is what, so like I said, I mentioned earlier that, yo, I'm on some freak shit. So when I thought of Pink Portal, I get out of fullness.
Wait. Can I pause you for a second? How'd you come up with the name?
That's.
Oh, that's what we got into. Okay.
So I could tend to be a little bit ratchet. You know what I'm saying? So I would come on some shit that be on some shit like, oh, pussy pink,
Yeah, and I was like,
pussy
no,
deep,
Marlon.
pussy what?
Yeah.
It is what it is. So she's a lot more cultured than I am, let's say. So, you know, she's like, yeah, what the fuck, nigga, what?
Yeah, I usually look at my phone, the list, and I was like, I'm just writing this down so you know it's a no. Like, these are not.
So when she told me, I was like, okay, let's look at a different name for pussy.
I'm intrigued.
If you look at alternate or synonyms for pussy, you'll find out Pink Portal is one of them.
Really? I love the name, by
So
the way.
now
I
it's
love the
alternate
name.
and reverse, and you could kind of think synonymously with that,
Yes.
and it could go into such a broader category.
Because it's kind of things for women.
And now you
Yes.
can roll it into everything.
Yes.
You know what's the
And
craziest
that's where
part
came
about it?
from.
The first time we spoke about Pink Portal, I don't know how many episodes ago it was. These two immediately knew what that was, and I had no idea.
I didn't either. I was like, he's like, oh, that's the word for that. And I was like,
We like, brilliant, yes.
I'm like, what?
And I
talking
was like,
about?
okay, great. Yeah, no,
Makes
but
sense.
I didn't, because he was the names before this. Oh my gosh.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like coochie this. And I was like, nah, man. Like, come on.
It's-
Like, we, you know, it's just.
So it's teamwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
understand what
it's a
I'm
great
saying? Because
team,
if
yeah.
we just went off of what I wanted,
maybe some ratchet
we would have
stuff.
never been to this point.
Right.
stuff.
If, you know what I'm saying? If we went over what she wanted, she would have. It would have never been on. It would have never been.
It
on
probably
this.
would have never started because I'm like, everything has to be perfect and it has to be like a certain way before I go. And he's like, yeah, it gotta get done.
gotta
Just
get
do
out.
it.
Yeah.
You know, so that's.
That's
that's a
about
good team.
And that's the military within me, right? It's about accomplishing the mission at any means necessary. Whereas she is like, yo, yeah, you can accomplish the means, but by any means necessary, but let's try to stick within the realms of certain things. So I had a vision, she had a vision. We ran it by each other, and it's like, yo, hey, you may not see what I see, I may not see what you see, but as a married couple and as an individual who essentially is going to, because I'm not going to run out there and do nothing by myself when I'm married.
Right.
She's not going to run out there and do anything because we're married. So we all have to bounce it off of each other because that's what teamwork is. That's what marriage is.
Right.
Essentially. You understand what I'm saying? So she's
yeah.
just like, hey, and you know, she's what keeps me focused. I ain't gonna front. She
Sure
keeps
enough.
me focused. So I would run off. I don't really care about too many things. I would run off. So she keeps me focused. And she's
Yeah.
like, yo, let's focus on
I mean,
this,
but
that, and the
he's
third.
behind the scenes, like
And the third?
doing everything.
That's
And
dope.
we came up with certain things. So we came together and we're like, oh, you know, yes. So we ran by many names. I came up with mad different names.
Yeah.
And then finally, when I came up with the name Pink Porter, she's like, oh,
That works.
that's it. When we come up with names for our different, if you look at the names of several of our different
Endeavors. that we
lingerie
plan.
sets,
Yeah.
we got like Blanca, we got like all this different shit. It's
Bad
not
Bee.
just her thinking of some shit like, oh shit, the ratchet set,
Right.
Okay.
bust it wide open set.
Yeah, he would. That's what he
Even
had.
I
for me, and
I would
was
probably
like,
buy
be
the
on
Busted Wide Open.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
really
I
was
be
like
on the
a-
bust it wide open.
I was like, because it was a crotchless thing. I was like, no. Oh my
That's
god.
perfect.
Bust it wide open.
Oh my
But-
god. No.
Her,
No,
Like,
no,
yes,
but
yes,
no,
yes,
but
yes,
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 yes.
No.
yes.
Yeah. No. He's yeah. That's Marlon.
BWO, please.
I mean, also Tamika
You got one of those,
helps
please?
one of our models. She's always like there, so she'll help me. I'm like, what should we call this? And she's like, call this Bad Bee. I'm like, yeah, let's call it Bad Bee. But yeah, busted wide open and anything ratchet or whatever that.
Well, then call it BWO. You know what I mean? Use acronyms like you like acronyms.
Boom.
Busted Wide Open.
Boom.
but you have to
Yeah,
understand
use
that
something-
Oh my god.
my vision of this and her vision of this may be different.
Right.
We don't just have we not picking females up off the street and be like, yo, come model for us. We have females that are doing 9-to-5 jobs that are modeling
Right.
and proper females. If I take a doctor and I'm like, yo, I like your shape, I like your size, and all that.
He doesn't do
Or
that.
I approach. No, I'm just.
Yo,
It's
his
just an
approach.
example.
Yeah, because it
That's how I
sounds
approach
like
I picture the approach like him in the
pretty
hospital. Hey,
decent how I'm
hey,
approaching you.
Dr. Smith,
But
man,
regardless,
you
if
looking
I
right over
approach you as a doctor, you as someone with a professional.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I like you. I like your look, I like your style. I think you'd be good for what we're doing.
We do not.
That sounds like New York. Sounds like New York all
So-
day.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's that New York shit. That's that.
Right.
and that's why we
Right.
don't
And
do it
that's
like
how
that.
we kind of
Right.
come together.
Because I
and we,
do not. I deal with the models and the brand ambassadors, and because we do have a certain. So yeah, and I'm like, okay, this is what we're gonna do.
Yep.
This is who we're gonna use.
Yep.
This is how we're gonna go about it.
I can
And
pick somebody. She's like, oh hell nah.
yeah, like no, because sometimes when he's like reaching out to brand ambassadors, and I'm like, this lady had like he reached out to one lady. He's like, oh, she said she said she was gonna do it. Then she changed her mind. I'm like, of course she did. I looked at her page. I'm like, she has on wife and mom of 3. She has no lingerie pictures.
Oh,
Bikini
yeah, no,
pictures.
no.
Yeah,
But
She's not
that's
gonna
how
do it.
we view things
Differently.
Because I would look. Listen, what I believe in. That's not anything can be successful. This is me personally. I would look at. You have, let's say, I see 50. Just an example. 100 models. Everyone has kids. Everyone is posting pictures with only kids. But all of them bad as shit. All of them got crazy bodies, would be beautiful if I don't give a shit. I'm gonna reach out to all 100 of them and ask them if they want to model for us and what they think. Guarantee you, 5 of them are gonna say yes out of the 100. But it's just the time that it takes and the patience. She like, yo, I'm not with that.
I'm not.
Because what happens now is
She's like, I'm not.
if you route your mindset to 50 individuals that's more on the time that you're on,
you can
you
get 10.
only essentially have to reach out to 50 of those individuals, and of those 50, 40 are going to go with you because you already know what you're reaching out.
Yeah, so
and I'm of a different mindset. I'm like, yo, it's business. It's go with whatever, and whatever's supposed to be is going to be. Whoever feels it is going to feel it, and that's where our mindset kind of. But we still come together at the end of the day to make the business.
Well, and
whole.
so like what ends up happening with the brand ambassadors and models, I'm like, look, I'll put out a post or an ad like, oh, we're looking for brand ambassadors, we're looking for models, and then whoever responds, if depending on who responds, because I don't like reaching out to people, because I notice the people that I reach out to, even if they agree, there's some people got more attitudes, they're feeling themselves a little too much, and I don't have time for that, because I'm I'll politely be like, oh, okay, thank you, here's a 15% off coupon, but I just, so that's generally how it goes. So I don't like the reaching out to people. I'm like, don't reach out to them. They'll come to us, and if we'll sift out who we like. So yeah, I don't even, some of the brand ambassadors, some of them have like 10,000 followers, others only have like 1,000, but it's just, I'm looking at their page, I go through, and I'm like, when they message us, and I'll see like, okay, they have a lot of engagement. They have like a lot of people who are like, oh, you're awesome, this and that. Those are gonna be people who, if they post in our stuff, people are gonna buy.
Yeah.
Right.
So that I'm looking for people to buy.
Got it.
And I must say, like, y'all selection for the models that you have so far,
Phenomenal.
amazing.
Yes.
Like,
Thank you.
Love it.
obviously,
I have a favorite. I've
already
already messaged you, and I don't know which one you read the message, but I already messaged you on Instagram. Like, yo, this one chick.
I think I know who
Killing
you're
it.
talking about, even without
I love
saying
her.
it.
Oh,
I don't know her.
the one with the braids.
Yes, I
yes.
don't know her.
Everyone
That
loves
is the
Tamika.
face. That is the face.
She
So,
is
I don't-
beautiful.
I don't know if I
Tamika.
fuck-
Let
I
me
don't
look
ask
up
that
this
shit already,
beautiful
but-
woman you guys.
It's
are
the camera's on.
This
Yes.
Damn, so I gotta stop.
You Gucci, bro. Don't worry
So
about
listen,
it.
that is Tamika is the face of Pink Portal.
It's a
She
great
is
face.
So despite
Good
who
job.
we could hop right now. Fucking what's that old bit?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I apologize.
No, trust
I
me,
can't
when we
do
get
You
going,
good,
there'll be
bro?
plenty of.
What's
plenty
that
of words.
old?
That old hoe.
There's people
like,
that are more up in age right now
Right.
that we've all looked at as young adults, like the black lady who was the supermodel. What was her name?
Tyra Banks, which one? Naomi
That's
Campbell.
one- Naomi Campbell.
Yeah.
Let's say Naomi Campbell came to us right now. They're like, yo, I like your style. I think I'll be a good look for you for Pink Portal. It'd be like, yes, you would. But guess what?
You got a face.
You would have to fall behind Tamika.
That's
yeah, I mean,
right.
because this
You know what I'm saying?
just,
So she is the face of Pink
also
Portal.
That is so
Tamika
dope.
is like our I mean, so one thing too, like she appeals to a bunch of people. Oh, sorry. So one thing, she appeals to a bunch of people just in general. Also, her body type fits a wide range of
Mm-hmm.
lingerie. So, like, I can always put her in stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is going to fit Tamika. It's going to look good on Tamika. I can photograph Tamika. But then also, too, Tamika will come to my house. Like, when we got a new shipment last time, we spent days going through and, like, just sorting through stuff, making sure stuff was properly sized, doing inventory. So it's not even just about her just being a model. She's an awesome person. So that's
so
why.
dope.
Yeah. She is as beautiful inside as outside.
Dope.
You know what's so funny? So one time I went onto your actual website. So I'm like, all right, let's see what we got going on here. And I've seen the Instagram post where, like you said, it's like women of color, different sizes, whatever, just beautiful women. And I went on a website and there was the stock photos with the white girls. And I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that you guys are using real people, because them stock photos do not do them pieces justice at all.
You know,
it took
when you're
time.
starting out.
Yeah,
right?
because we had
Yes,
just
that's what I'm
started.
saying. Of course.
We have to,
but
because even now, like, it's like, okay, sometimes we for some pieces, okay, we don't have a model to like, fit it. So it's like, okay, it's going to be a stock photo.
But the ladies you guys are using are 1,000 times better than the stock photos. They are killing it.
Yeah, so like our first, what ended up happening was he started in like the end of May, and then he was like, well, I'm just gonna put it up there, because I'm like, well, let's make sure we get stuff. He's like, yo, I'm just gonna put it up there, and then we can always edit it, because like when you're updating the site, it's really hard to get the inventory on there.
Yeah.
It's easy to swap out pictures. So I was like, all right, so I set up everything, got a photo shoot going in June, and then got the photographs, and we're like, all right, so that's how come we started swapping out. So every time I get a model for something, I'm like, oh, swap out the photo, or whatever.
That's
but
dope.
there's still some stuff that is just going to be in the site, and if we don't have a model to model it, but know that all the pieces do look exactly like the stock photos. So,
I just love your models. That's all.
Yeah, they all exude a level of confidence and sexiness that just comes through. Not even just through the lingerie, like themselves. They're just like, here I am. You know what I'm saying? It's dope.
It's like relatable.
Yeah.
In a certain sense.
Thank you. No, I mean, it's definitely been like like a lot of the women, they're like, yeah, I never modeled before, but like I just felt so good, and you made me feel so good about myself, which makes me feel good. I'm like, this is what I'm doing this for.
Damn right.
So, and this is what we're doing it for. So it's been awesome. And I mean, although Marlon's like behind the scenes when it comes to like the photography and just setting up the photo shoots, that's been all me, because it's women in lingerie. So and so
you're gonna feel good if you see Marlon at the end, like, oh, post to the left. It's not gonna want that.
Yeah, they were like, oh, we thought your husband was gonna be here. I was like, no, that's gonna be weird.
So that's where communication and coming together
It's very important.
comes,
Damn
right?
right.
Because you have certain men that may be like, yo, I started this shit. This is me. So I want to be in the jump. I want to be in the mix. So, but hell no.
Nah,
Because
nah.
women, what woman, if you come and I'm like, yo, shorty, you know what I'm saying? Take your shit off. I want to see it.
That shit just sounds comical.
I know.
Like, you don't even sound right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
totally,
right.
but you say I have a certain
Right.
dynamic about me,
Yeah.
how I speak and all that.
Yeah.
And while it's my wife, I mean, if you see a woman, I mean, otherwise it sound like some perverts. There's some pervert trying some.
Yeah.
We all
Getting
watch
this
too
bath
many
of
fucking
Cheerios
Pornhub.
and
You know how it is on Pornhub. You get caught stealing you in the back room, or you get.
On that casting
They might
couch.
bring you to casting. There you can.
I've been with my friends a lot. I'm gonna keep it real with
I heard
you.
about casting couch myself.
Oh my gosh.
One day there was somebody who said something about something.
Yeah, I mean, so the shoots, like, so the last few photo shoots we did at my house, because I was just like, it's easier, and we had
got
like
the space.
the window, so that's like the window in my dining room.
And I stay upstairs.
He stays upstairs the whole
I have
time.
no. When we did
The
it,
first one we hired a photographer. The other ones I just did the photography, and we've been, like working through.
all the photography
sorry.
from the second.
So yeah, the
she
second,
did.
so
All.
the last few photo shoots I've been doing all the photography
So if
because
anyone wants to be a brand ambassador, note Remi's taking your pictures, and feel comfortable.
yeah.
she got mad bashful just now.
So I mean, I do. So I want people to be comfortable. So that they're like, oh, I need to take a drink first. I'm like, okay, cool, because it is taking a picture in lingerie, and it is like usually bedroom stuff.
No
So
guys involved, no husband.
yeah, it's just me. Sometimes when I'm at my house, my kids like run downstairs. I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry, can they go back upstairs, little people?
But
But
we rent hotels, and you go to. We also do stuff at hotels. We rent hotels, and you do it in a hotel, and it's just.
But
her.
most
so
of
you have to
them-
study, because
But yeah, we've been
it's just
yeah. So the next time we'll have the our next photo shoot is coming soon.
Oh.
Everyone should be in a hotel. We believe we'll book a hotel for the next photo shoot.
I don't know. Yeah.
Assuming we think right now.
It just takes a longer time when we do the hotel thing because now instead of, at least when and we have so many pieces.
You gotta make sure the suite is big enough. Is it facing the water?
And last time it was just we worked with what we had and it was good, but it was just like it was. Yeah, we worked with what we had.
And it's good to have a woman taking the pictures because I yell at Darren all the time. Darren will take a picture.
Who's Darren?
This one here. And he will be like, "Oh, that looks great." And then you look at it, you're like, "Yo,
this doesn't look
good at all."
That's not a man one.
It
That's
is
a Darren
thing.
It's a man thing. You don't be seeing Jay-Z taking pictures of Beyonce. He be doing all the angles
he has
shit.
direction. I don't
He
have
does not
direction.
post all the pictures he takes. She goes through his phone like, I like that one. I don't like that one.
That's
You can do
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's another good thing of having a woman
fine,
doing
whatever.
it.
And seeing what, and then some people like, yo, like, you know, like, yo, like, you don't have to get rid of all my stretch marks, but clean up some of my stretch marks.
Oh, so they do ask you to edit a little bit?
Yeah, and I try not to edit too much.
Yeah.
But I do want people to feel comfortable with their photos.
Yeah.
So like I do, like, you know, you touch a little bit, but really it's like what they look like. And Marlon's like, he calls Tamika double. Poor Tamika.
Say again now?
He calls her double because yeah. He's like, yo, did you edit her butt on the thing? I'm like, no, that is her body, okay? Body positivity. That is her whole body. That is what she looks like.
I love this.
Wait, remember, you can't just skip over that. He said she got 2 butts.
Well, so our makeup artist Gary, who's also our friend, he said she had 2 butts, and then Marlon was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna call you double," and she was like, "Look, I'm losing weight, and I'm gonna lose the other butt."
Listen, your biggest fan is here, and I'm telling you, do not lose the other butt, girl.
Oh my God.
Wait,
well, I'm gonna tell her.
Which one is she?
Tamika,
Look at Darren being weird.
Yeah. No. Okay,
Darren being Darren.
So listen, right?
no,
I was wondering when it was gonna happen.
I already looked at it. So I was, you know, I will say I can appreciate that you guys have this niche with full-figured women and women of color because, you know, I started to kind of look at lingerie, you know, for my beautiful wife for research purposes. Wink. And so something that's clearly lacking is the lingerie for plus size women or for full figured women, and it's like like this piece would look nice, but my wife is not going to fit this little piece of string that you have on. And so going to the site and seeing most of your selection is tailored for the full figured woman is wonderful. It's like yes.
You know what would be kind of crazy?
Tell me.
I'm gonna tell you everybody. I'm gonna tell everybody in the room.
I'll tell you
tell all
18.
y'all. You know how when a website has clothing, and then after a certain size, they call it plus size?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be crazy if, like, on your site, you had their clothing, and then
like,
everything under be like minus size?
Minus size.
Wow.
Yo,
I mean, that might be interesting.
Wow.
I mean, I purposely don't have a plus size section
Good.
on my. Like,
I'm happy about
I have
that.
them sorted by size, but I purposely didn't put plus size because I'm like, I hate that.
I
and
hate
I know,
that.
Who said
Yeah.
plus size is the right term? Who came
That's
up
what
with
I'm
this
saying.
shit? That don't
I'm
even
like,
sound
Why
flattering.
is
Yeah,
it
it's
minus
not.
size for the other people?
Yeah, so we purposely have stuff categorized by size, but not like, oh, this is plus size. It's like,
Right.
scroll through if it's in your size, or if I can get it in your size, I'll try to get it.
Right.
But that's like is a conscientious decision not
Good.
to have.
I'm very happy
good.
because, like,
So.
Awesome.
I work with sneakers and clothing, but my job specifically is with shoes.
What do you need, bro? Where's your water at? There's one right
This
here.
one here. I'm not gonna drink it. So,
Marlon, you do not need a drink. No. No.
so
Oh my
they'll
Fucking please delete this. You don't like it, delete that shit.
Oh my gosh.
So
no, Marlon, you do not need to.
they'll
do that.
ask us,
That's
like,
gonna
you
be,
know,
like, hot
oh,
mess.
do you guys
Poor
want to
Remi.
get some of
Oh
the
my gosh.
bigger size women's stuff? And I'm in my head, I'm always like, yes,
No,
get it, but they
that's
never
enough.
do.
They don't order it.
No.
Oh.
And I'm like, you got these women
Sorry.
squeezing into this smaller
Please
stuff.
delete this.
It's deleted. It's gone.
So, because when I saw, I didn't know like what the creation process was like. Are you guys hands-on with any of the lingerie, or is it just like you see the things, you order the pieces?
A mixture. So
Okay.
some of the stuff you can get like edited, like, you know, like, oh, could you make this strap a little thicker? Because, you know, or make
Big
this,
titties.
you know, yeah, exactly. No, seriously,
Gotta
like,
support my
yeah, you know, do certain things. So we do have some control over some stuff. Some stuff I'm just like, okay, you go to different, and I mean, we use multiple manufacturers. So I'm like, okay, this manufacturer makes this really well.
Right.
This other manufacturer makes these things really well. So I want to, you know, it's a mixture. So, and it's time consuming, like to actually like
I believe it.
put an order through. It takes us like weeks. So and then we have to negotiate the price.
Because you got to order in bulk, right? Because
Yes.
you can't just do one at a time.
Negotiate the
price,
pricing,
negotiating the shipping.
how you want it, and then when it comes, because you ordering from several different countries, several different manufacturers, you also now have to. So when it comes now, like let's say for instance, you order from a specific country. This country may be like, oh, this is 5X.
Yeah.
And you get this 5X may look like a fucking thong
for their countrymen. It's
it was so funny.
yeah. Thong that's a 5X.
Right.
So now you gotta resize that. But then you done 100. You done ordered 100 of these. So now you gotta get that on. And although you ordered 100 of them, there's 100 of them. But of those 100, you tried 25 of them. 25 of them fit an extra small, but then you try the other 25. Those may be a medium.
Oh, so y'all are seeing inconsistencies with the sizes.
Sometimes, yes,
Really?
with certain pieces, and that's so annoying.
Oh, man.
For hundreds and hundreds.
So that's what
pieces.
So Tamika helps us with that. There was one where they were like, "Oh, this is a 4X," and then Tamika was like, "Please," she had it wrapped around her thigh. I was like, "All right, well, that's not a 5." Yeah, it's not.
So all that you gotta go through.
So it is work. I mean, it's time. Yeah. So when people are like, "Oh, you're gonna put this up," I'm like, "Look, I'm going through inventory. This is literally where we're trying to make sure that if we send someone a 5X, it's actually a 5X.
Right.
We
I love
send you
that.
a
Good.
small is actually a small.
Quality control.
It's
So
just a stupid
it's
hole.
just
I
a
don't
hole
know.
that's
I don't know. I struggle every week with
It's
it.
a portal. It's a
Yeah. It doesn't fit.
Like Mario.
I know, right?
I don't know what to tell you.
I can't fit nothing.
I don't know.
Marlon's really
Alright.
disturbed right now. But yeah, so we spend a lot of time on it. And so right now we're in the process of indoor because we just got, so we had our lingerie showcase and the next day all of our shipments came in. So we're like, oh, great. But
Oh, I'm sorry. How did that go? I saw you guys it was at
a hair couture.
yes,
so,
shout
yeah.
to Bleen.
Yeah. Yeah, so no, it went really well. I was really happy. I was nervous initially because I was like, "Oh, COVID, please, 20 people don't come." But people were good. A few people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna come with this person." Then came with like several people, but it worked out because I did have it already counted for that. But it went awesome. I mean, and it was just really good to see
Was that 15
women
per hour?
Women, I don't know. Well, sort of. Women really connected with the models.
Yeah.
So like they each had like a model that they were like, yeah, you're the one. So, and then Cynthia, one of our models.
What up, Sin?
Yeah, she and Tamika had met, and then they're like, you look familiar. And then because Tamika didn't have her braids, she was like, that's me right there on the poster. Like it was like, oh.
Dope.
So,
Miss Rhode Island.
Yeah. Oh, so another. Yeah. She's one of our brand ambassadors / models. Ashley. She's also she came at the end because she had.
She's
class.
Miss Rhode Island.
Yes.
For real. Because I saw that. I didn't. Because I don't follow.
For real.
Oh,
She's
damn.
Miss Rhode Island.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
So she had reached out to me when I put out a post for a brand ambassador. But then I liked her photos so much that I've been using them for like the site and things like that. Because some of the brand ambassador photos, if they're just taken with a cell phone, is not
as good quality
enough for me to put on the website. So I'll post it just so people can see. Because also, too, those kind of imperfect pictures are good because customers can see, oh, it's real. And like, this is what it looks like. So
it's an actual person.
Yes, an actual person, not this nice like touched up photo that looks clean. So yeah, so it's been.
So I saw a piece that was a little different than just your traditional lingerie. It was I don't know the material. I don't know much about any of this stuff, but it kind of is leaning on the more erotic kind of a
I'm like
kind of.
Let me pull it up for you.
I didn't see the name because I'm a married man, so I just kind of and I scrolled quick. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of had like kind of a spikiness to it. That one. Oh, I think that's the one. Is that the one?
Oh yeah.
Dark Knight?
No, that's Dark Knight.
Dark
that
Knight.
one is sold out. That is sold out.
It should have sold out because that shit is amazing. Now, are you guys gonna
How
get
do I zoom on? Okay.
kind of more pieces like that where it's
Oh wow.
In between, yes. So this next. Like,
so what's that genre or that type of?
It's lingerie, but it's also a cat suit, so people can it can double. So we got a few more pieces that can double. So we have more cat suits. We got more bling.
Which we haven't posted.
We haven't posted yet.
Make sure you add this to the video when you're talking about this.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. So that piece. So I mean, people I still have people
That
reaching out,
fire.
and I'm like, it's gone.
That shit's fire.
She's done. I'll try to get it again, but we did get
better stuff than that.
Yeah, we
Nice.
have some awesome pieces. But yeah, we have more cat suits and more kind of, I don't want to say dresses. It's still lingerie, but they're crossover pieces.
Yeah. So kind of like nightgowny kind of things.
Yeah, where you could wear it. You could wear it out. You know,
wear it to a club. You wear it in the bedroom.
Yeah, if you put depending on how you want to do it. So definitely, you know, a few people saw some stuff when they came by my house and they're like, "Oh, this is like gonna be my birthday outfit." I was like, "Okay, whatever's clever."
You're tired.
So
the lingerie piece, and you have things that are kind of dressy. Are you gonna kind of lean? Not that you would do the same as some of those erotic stores, but like anything with like exposed areas and not toys, but
oh, you mean like the nipple covers and things like that?
Stuff like that.
We have nipple covers.
Okay.
So what ended up happening, it wasn't cost effective to put it on the site, right?
Gotcha.
Because like nipple covers could be like $5-10, right?
Yeah.
And then we offer free shipping, and it just doesn't make sense. So we would offer that with one of our other pieces that we didn't get anyone to model yet, but I do have 2 models that can fit the piece that we have that goes with the nipple covers. So we do have them. So I do tell people, hey, if you're interested in something, ask us, because I may have it, I may not have had a chance to put it on the site.
Gotcha.
Sometimes sometimes you just have a random picture of people like, what the hell is that? And so I don't waste time. Also, I'm working my job, he's working his job.
That is true.
And I'm the one taking all the pictures, so I'm like, oh, I don't have time.
Can I ask you a question? What were you, because she jumped in and she specifically said like nipple covers, but that was just one thing. So obviously, nipple covers is one thing, but what were you specifically leading towards?
So the what was that one called again?
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. So that one kind of starts to go into like more erotica kind of things, like with like
so what's your
for the
version?
people who gets into like the
What's
leather, the
so
dominatrix
what's
type
your
stuff.
Version?
Yeah.
So if you don't mind me asking, sir, what's your version of when you start to? Because once you get into, I hope you don't mind me asking.
Oh no, go ahead, brother.
Okay, so once you start to get into the version in the language of erotica and all that, erotica in itself is a whole different category for people according to what you into, right? Because we got, BDSM. And we
different levels to it.
Yep. Yo, put his hand up.
My man was like,
Yes, sir. I'll drink to that.
so,
I know that's right.
but when you speak of erotica and things like that, because I don't, and the reason I really interrupted and like got into that, because I know. And like I said before, my version is more of a ratchet version.
Gotcha.
He's like, oh.
And there's no doubt.
I'm going to throw some dildos on the side. I was like, no.
Nah.
For me, if it was me, I mean, no doubt.
Open it up.
I got to connect for everything.
Show enough.
He does.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure
So I got
enough.
to connect every single thing
connect
that you
king.
need and everything, anything you could think of. You sit here right now like, oh, I want handcuffs, I want guns, I want this. Anything you could think of, I have a connect for. Because I've been dealing with so many countries, dealing with so many things for so many years. I have a connect for every single thing you could think about.
So
It just so happens that my focus has been on certain things because a lot of what I want to do, besides trying to fill a void where black people are, where African Americans or minorities or whatever you know what I'm saying, are concerned, is I want to get into certain things where people, where we're not into.
Yeah.
If that, if that kind
Makes
of
sense.
Yeah, things that are kind of like taboo to our community, or we may look
Exactly.
like that's some white people shit.
Exactly.
Nah,
So because I've been into
Like these
things
peppers.
for years.
oh my God.
No, that's white people shit.
That he said it was funny.
So
It is.
Like,
It
like,
does.
Yeah, or like this pussy pickle. I mean, if your camera can see the shit, you can fucking zoom in later. It's like a pussy
The
pickle.
pussy pickle.
Right?
Title?
You call it pee-pee, right? You open up. Listen, and that's me. I'm more. It's not all about money, but I always think about, because at the end of the day. So regardless, when I win the lotto.
Come on now.
Or whenever or whatever, I may still keep working in my job. Whereas I'm gonna have a pension and I'm gonna have a retirement fund. Everyone may not be on the same vibe. Some people may be like, "Oh shit, I win the lotto. Forget working. I want to get on my own shit. I want to hop on the pussy pickle."
Come on.
You have to hop on certain things and think. So if you're thinking outside the box and you're thinking of certain things and you're not thinking about just work-wise or what you're going to do regardless, you need to start thinking outside the box.
Sure.
That's where because names make a difference. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy pickle. What the fuck does this look like? A pickle. What does that look like?
Remi's like, please give it to me.
That's
give,
a kind of catchy.
Give it to
Take
me.
Pussy pickle.
I like alliteration. That's what it is.
Yo,
Is that what
think
it is?
about
Alliteration.
Oh
That's
my
what
God.
he used
And
to say
that's
later.
what sells. Think about the pink portal.
Yep.
That's the thing. I have let me tell you something. So we not here for like I don't know what the fuck we're here for. We're not here for like certain things, and I put y'all on to shit, right? And at the end of the day, you don't like it, fucking delete it. Because this is called fucking...
Please delete this.
Please delete. So if you don't like it, please fucking delete it. So,
oh my gosh.
I got... Fuck. They asked us to be here. So, I got... there's another company that we own, that we're a part of. It's a security company.
Ah.
So... We also own a private security company.
He does, yes.
That's called MDN Security.
And we do have, yes.
As part of MDM Security, we provide private armed security, unarmed security, penetration testing. Relax.
I was gonna say.
Penetration testing. But whenever I say, I'm like, can't I think of another name?
He knows Jen well.
I have a contract with about several 100,000 medical facilities to do drug testing for individuals. We conduct drug testing for other employees through these medical facilities. Several 100,000 to conduct those type of things. We also do background investigations. We also do background reports and all these other things. I have another company that's called we have so there's so much shit going on, right? So there's that the company that everybody likes the name Eve's Tunnel.
Eve's Tunnel?
It's coming.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
I see what you did there.
You know what that is. That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's gonna do his stuff on there.
If
it's not going on
but the Eve's Tunnel is already going. So motherfuckers who watching this, oh my god, I like that name. I'm gonna take it. It's already the .com is going.
Damn right.
But it's what catches
businessman,
the mind.
Not a businessman.
It's what catches your mind. It's what catches and what sticks. Pink Portal catches.
Instantly.
Think about Pink Portal. I don't give a fuck if we know how to. What the fucking fan? It's simple. I'm sorry. It's like market basically. If you know how to market, whether or not you know how to market or promote shit.
It kind of does it itself.
Pink Portal does it. It's when you hear Pink Portal, it sticks.
Yep.
Eve's Tunnel, it fucking sticks.
Yep.
And it goes with his dildo stuff.
Okay.
What did I name this as?
Pussy pickle.
There you go.
Why the fuck?
I remembered it. You can't forget
He
that.
threw it down. He was like,
Somebody off top is
forget
gonna
that.
go right now and create a .com for that. I guarantee
Pussypickle.com.
you,
It's a fact.
pussypickle.com.
That's
Watch. Why within the week, look up fucking pussypickle.com. It'll be gone.
Do you know what's funny? I was watching Wheel of Fortune before I came here. And you know how they do the like speed round or whatever where they show one letter at a time? And the guy rang in and he guessed and he said, cute little bunny. And they was like, no. And then one more letter came up was a P and it was like, oh, cute little puppy. Yeah. And so we were like joking like, haha, what if somebody said cute little pussy?
Hey.
Because cats can be cute.
Yeah.
That's
Cute
true.
pussy.
Cute.
Those things people don't understand.
my
People
God.
don't fuck right now.
Remy, I told you I was
guarantee
ratchet.
If I fucking leave here and I go online and it's not some fucking person that's looking at this shit, don't take it. I'm gonna reserve.
Take
that
it.
fucking,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Marlon. Yeah,
The name
cute
sticks.
pussy.
I mean,
that's
Marlon
golden.
try to put. A bunch
I'm
of
about.
stuff
It's about business. It's about mental, and it's not about just what you're doing.
But-
You'd be surprised the amount of.
So,
Don't worry about. So it's about business.
Always.
It's about business
Sure
and
enough.
thinking forward, and not just what you have right
if I
now,
should say
what
this
you
out
may be
loud,
doing
but-
for a living.
so
it's available.
you know what? I can't. I'm mad that you looked it up, but
It's available.
There you-
In case you want to do it,
Oh
it's
my
available.
God.
I will. It's a fucking.
Marlon's
it's a
the
gold
king of
mine.
doing
That's
those
this
things.
is what business is about.
And
That's
so
what
we do
a
have-
lot of African.
so we do
No,
have.
get there, brother.
No,
I'll let you
but I mean, we
guys
do
know.
have like more of the leather dominatrix like things.
But regardless, this
that
is not her.
we can-
This is not her vision. Pardon me. I apologize. This is not her vision. And when I say not her vision for the Pink Porter, people may be looking at it like, nigga, you started that. So we mean not her vision.
Y'all a team.
Yeah.
We're a team,
That's
and that's
right.
what marriage is,
together.
and that's what teamwork, and that's what business is.
Right.
It's
Beautiful.
teamwork.
Beautiful.
That's why a lot of people fail because they cannot work as a team. We work as a team,
Hey, y'all communication must be solid as hell.
and that's what it's
Sometimes,
about.
I mean, it's not just
yeah,
like-
all the time. we
But
ready
the
to
fact
rip
that y'all
shit,
got
but-
to where you're at now,
Yeah,
like,
no, I
that's
mean,
a
but that's just a
testament to-
regular thing. Like,
Yeah.
oh well,
Exactly.
you always say this, and
You
I don't
think
like.
this is right. You think that's right. What the fuck you
I-
mean? And we go back
Yeah,
and
because I remember
Right.
he was like, "Oh, I'm throwing some dildos on the side." I was like, "What?"
She like, hell nah.
Because we already have, like, let me tell you, to keep it like clean, like I'm always like policing like the Facebook page, you have niggas like, oh, you know, can someone suck my dick? I was like, absolutely not.
God.
Really?
That's
block, ban, deleted. So you don't even see it because within the seconds it's gone. The other day, some guy added us and it was like, oh, he like, let me put the tip in. I was like, blocked.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Jesus.
blocked.
Because it's all about branding.
That was his name. His name. I was like, your handle's already. I know you ain't here to buy lingerie, so blocked.
But
so
what do you think of when you see it? Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you think?
Yeah,
of when you see that?
you know, you have the fuck people that want to come in and ruin it.
Yeah. So and it's fine, and we just delete you and we ban you or
But it's
block you.
communication, because some people she may think, oh, let's ban her. I'm like, nah, that's good promo. But she may be like, no. But at the end of the day, any man, and I always suggest, any man working with their wife, I don't give a fuck how much. Damn.
I'm tuning in. I'm with you. Come on now.
I
just got married. Come on. I'm listening.
I don't care how many men are working businesses with their wife. The key and the goal in marriage is happy life.
Happy wife. That's
There
right.
Show enough.
Yeah.
Show
That's
enough.
right.
There you go.
I'm learning.
So that's all it is. So if the wife like, oh no, we can't do this, and I'm like, yo, fuck, yeah, we can. It's gonna make me upset. That's no but. That's happy life, happy, because now when I'm happy, I'm more creative. So it helps everybody.
Remy's so nervous.
Yeah,
She's sitting there like,
Yo, listen to me. This podcast that y'all got is called.
Please delete this.
Please delete this.
Please
name.
delete
You
it.
can't
I don't give a shit. I know it's something where they could delete shit.
But we
So
won't. I
please
told you
delete
that
it.
from
Well,
jump.
let them ask you another question, Marlon.
I don't know.
'Cause you-
Well,
Please.
I will interject once again
yes,
because I'm here for energy.
yes.
Women
So-
mostly delete the type of shit that I say.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Not the women that listen to this shit. I promise you.
Yeah.
So we were talking
Marlon.
a couple episodes ago. I don't know how long it's been because COVID. We just be not
Yeah.
recording all the time.
Yeah.
And Bim had brought up how you him. That's
What's
Bim.
his name?
What I did?
That's Bim. That's Darren. I'm Jen.
This nigga name is Bim.
I've been Bola.
That's my middle name, okay?
Abimbola.
That is my middle name.
Omo Naija.
Okay? Yes. My middle name is Abimbola. So what you talking, my friend?
That's a problem. That's why I can't be. That's why I
You
can't
good.
be
It's
like
not a
this.
common name,
Yeah.
but we here.
His white.
listen,
My
I'ma
middle
go
name
to the
is.
back and
thank
I'm
you.
giving
I
I'm
know.
giving him a
I'm gonna hand you your camera.
No. Come on, Marlon. Come on. Sit down.
Oh,
Come on.
sit your
Oh,
butt
yeah.
down.
Joko.
Down. Yes.
So
Sit your butt down, Mom. Thank
Bim,
you.
the one with the little stupid
Yes.
hat on.
Don't do that.
I can't wait to see put them dumbass ivy caps on so I can get back on you.
Nah, I probably wouldn't be wearing them.
Good.
Oh, you don't like
I'm
my
so
ivy
happy.
caps?
No.
Really? We'll talk about it. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, that's not-
you
Right?
gotta be honest with your friends. So he had talked about how what was you on one of them coupon sites, and then the lady was selling was giving the coupon codes for dildos.
Yeah. So,
And how there was some women who were like kind of like, oh, why
like,
would you
oh my
put that
God,
on?
why would you put women about something for women, and women were in the comments disgusted.
But
Oh, yeah,
but
that
it's a site where mostly women were on there.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's kind of
What are you
like
doing?
where else would they go for that?
you
Yeah.
know, there's
You know?
the same way that you'll have like, you know, black people cooning, you know, and you're like, okay, but you're black.
Girl.
I think women do the same thing because we'll have like when
Pick-me's.
yes, there's a lot of pick me's. So like when I wrote like if I run an ad, especially
We're
with
not gonna talk
Tamika.
about the bag, Marlon. Hope you're not looking at the bag. We're not gonna talk
Yeah,
about the
so like let's say
I fuck with that. How'd you know?
bag. I could tell.
what bag?
Yo, listen, y'all do not want me in this.
We're not gonna talk about the bag. I've already had enough
Yeah,
issues
so-
with the bag. But go ahead, Ray.
Yeah, so you know you'll have women in the comments like, "Oh, she looked disgusting." So literally,
Oh, that's happened?
Oh yeah, I guess I'm on it. Like,
Really?
like you won't even see it because it's like, oh, it's on there. Oh no, delete. So yeah, oh, she disgusted. She looks like this, and I just delete them. And now I have my settings where it's like if anyone puts disgusting or nasty,
Yeah.
it doesn't even show up.
Oh, that's
So-
what's up.
But it's mostly women that actually have
that,
like
yeah.
and I'm like, this is for women, and it's not like I have people busting it wide open. It's
Yeah.
like lingerie,
Yeah.
you know, shots or whatever showing the lingerie. So yeah, you're gonna see a little bit of titty, a little bit of ass, but it's not like anything, you know, too suggestive. And I'm like, you must not be comfortable with yourself.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's people who don't have the means, the body for it, or the confidence to do it themselves. So they just hating.
And they've been
Yeah.
brainwashed. Like
Yeah.
the system, like Marlon was talking about earlier, if you grow up in America, you saw Barbie dolls that are a certain way. You see the Victoria's Secret fashion show where they all look a certain way. All the advertisements for certain things, they look a certain way. So you see something, even if it's somebody that looks like you, you're going to think no, that's not right. Even if it's something that's disgusting, man.
And it's really, when I see that, like, when I post, and I never tell the models anything. I'm just like, I delete it. Yeah. I think Tamika saw one guy on.
I'm always on my phone. Don't mind me.
Marlon, mind your business. Marlon, so like it was an ad I did on like another page, and we got like a bunch of like we sold like mad stuff that day. Like we just had like stuff, like even in Canada, I was like, oh, okay.
Okay. We do have listeners in Canada too, so.
Okay, yes. We had some folks in Canada buy some stuff or whatever. People in the UK were like, okay, this is Marlon. Focus. So, and Marlon, mind your business. Mind your business. Oh my! And this guy, when everyone is like, wow, this is so awesome. I love that they have, because we carry sizes extra small to 5X, and we actually do carry those sizes. So and someone's like, oh well, and it was a picture of Tamika, a really nice picture of Tamika, and she looks nice in everything. And he's like, oh well, you guys need to get a better model if you're gonna promote your stuff. And I went to his page. I mean, I'm like, you look like a broke down DJ. You don't even have anything or whatever. So like
50 followers. Following like 12,000 people.
So I was kind of
put his name out there.
I'm not putting his name out there so he can get followers.
Yeah, even give him that.
No, I'm not giving it. I did go, like, I went in on him in a classy way and just being like, well, actually, she does. She does actually sell. She does sell stuff. People relate to our models. So and a bunch of people just went down as and it made him look stupid. But it was just, he's one person to me. He's like, I saw that, and I was like, girl, there was like over 2,000 likes on that picture, and like,
don't let that one asshole.
And a bunch of comments.
There's mad people celebrating you. Forget that.
Exactly.
Asshole.
So he's like the one idiot, and he's a hater. So so I generally try to. I don't even tell the models like, oh, there's this shady person on your thing, whatever. But it's mostly women, and then once in a while you have like one. And he was lame. I'm like, you ain't buying lingerie for nobody, and whatever. So
that's why that's classy portal right there.
Word. Show enough.
Mom's like, oh,
I'm the only person running that. I'm not a response.
Yeah, he was like, I would tell him to suck my dick. I'm like, yo, I
don't know. Like,
I personally would love to see
the nice way to say suck my dick.
The pink portal says suck my dick.
Yeah,
I would love to see that in the comments.
Very professional.
And I'm just like, you know what?
Suck my dick from the back. Is that the
Yep. I would personally love to see that.
Yeah, no, I mean, so it's always love.
We'll get back to the chicken head.
That fucking retarded chicken.
He's so New York. He's so. That's all.
That's his.
Why you got that shit?
I don't know. I can't tell you what. I have zero reason why. Yeah, it's on camera. Yeah, it's in the camera.
I think it's in the shot. Yeah.
You bugging.
He's so New York. He can't even help it. He sounds just like my wife the first time she saw it. My wife is from New York too.
I was willing to like accept a little sombrero.
He's so New York. He's
New
York. I understand why you're nervous. I'm starting to get nervous too.
Oh,
now he's looking around at
amazing.
Like,
wait,
I know he's going around the room.
Now you fucking with
This is amazing.
Be here right now.
So my
none
question.
of us should be, but here we are.
I know y'all just started during the pandemic and whatnot, but it seems y'all picked up some steam relatively quickly.
Yes.
Excellent name, excellent model selection. Do you guys kind of have like a vision of where y'all looking to go? I know you got products that are here that we haven't seen yet, but like, do you guys have like a long-term vision with Pink Portal? For
sure. I mean, we want it to be just overall just an overall brand. I mean, we're crossing over into clothing, but we're not sure if we want to go that route.
Yeah.
But definitely want to make sure it's like a movement, and like the back of my shirt, you can't see it, but it says self-love is not an option.
Right?
Yeah, we'll get shots afterwards. Yeah, we'll put it up.
But like self-love is not an option, it's a requirement. So like it's all about, we want it to be just a movement. Like people are really just motivated, just not to buy, but also just motivating people to like embrace themselves.
Right.
So that's like the larger goal. And doing it through like our clothing, the models, getting women to feel more comfortable with themselves. I will be offering photography packages, like lingerie and photography.
That's a big deal.
So like,
that's a big deal.
So
get that together before Valentine's Day. And
So that is the plan. I just once I have time, and things, I'll set it up because we're planning right now for him and that thing. For upcoming for Black Friday. Although it seems early, it's not.
This is when you prep,
because it takes us a while to get through inventory, and it's going to take me a few weeks and things like that. So that's what we're prepping for. But I do want to make sure we're on it for Valentine's Day, and we're getting those packages. People want to do stuff for themselves or for their significant other. Marlon, are you gonna eat that?
I just have to see what the fuck this look. I'm sorry.
You on the mic, my brother? Yeah.
I just want to see what this shit look like. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. I'm not even focusing on what the fuck y'all doing. He's really not. I just have to kind of see what the fucking pussy pickle look like.
Oh my gosh,
this is
Marlon.
amazing.
No,
She's gonna be so scared right now. She's like,
no, because you
maybe we should
never
stop.
know with Marlon. There's so
It's fine. It's
many
fine.
things, like so many
It's fine.
times.
It's fine. I'm
and
sure
we come together like.
That's the fucking thing. Like, yo.
He's zoning. He's zoning.
No, I know.
He's not even paying attention. It's cool.
No, it's cool. Marlon is always, on his own thing, and we're definitely.
Make sure you get a close up.
It does look like.
It looks crazy, bro. It looks crazy.
Now-
I ain't eating that shit.
Just for the fun, I'm gonna eat one now.
Go ahead,
I need
yeah.
a shot though.
Y'all same
What
time.
does
You want
it
this one?
taste like?
It's just
So-
a pepper.
Who cares? It's like
It's
That
just
shit
a
looks
pepper with
crazy.
ham and cheese in it.
So
a placenta in the middle.
Not a placenta.
Wow.
It's a
while they're
pussy
figuring that out,
Marlon, I
can you
thought
tell the
that was
people
a
where they
business.
could find?
Well, not
That's it.
during the mayhem, Darren. We'll
Oh,
wait till.
and it's wet.
Oh my gosh.
We're not gonna promote during the mayhem. Here,
Yo,
let's wait
Marlon,
until.
just put it away.
I'm
See.
sorry.
That's fine. It's fine.
See,
I have a
love
question. I have a
I'm gonna
quick
do
question.
it because
I'll just
there's so much
Yeah,
intrigue.
just wait for
This
it to.
is
Yeah,
how it happens.
we gotta let them do their thing
This
first.
is intrigue.
she's like, oh, it stinks. It's a stink pussy pepper.
I'm gonna eat it. So what happens? Usually we'll cut it in half because it's a lot.
It's right
just put
there.
it
You
over
see
there.
that?
But there's no
Eggo box?
bag in it though, right?
It's fine.
Or in that
You can put
Eggo
it
box.
in that Eggo box.
Put it in
No,
the
no, no, no,
Marlon.
Right
Marlon,
over here,
Eggo
by the
box,
stairs.
like right by the
Warmer.
stairs.
All right. So
Warmer.
while he's looking
Yes.
for that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep going. So you just take it.
Oh, Jen, you ain't even
She-
wait.
She ate it?
Yeah.
He threw his away.
Oh, you ain't even eat it.
He's not gonna eat it. He was playing with it.
Who's not gonna? Who?
You.
He wasn't
Oh, I
gonna
thought you
eat
were gonna eat it.
it. I'm gonna eat that.
Big Portal, baby. I'm not fucking with that.
Oh my god. I did tell you he's more fun than me because I'm kind of boring. And
You're not boring at all.
Yeah, you're fine. This is great. I feel like everything's on fire. This is fine.
Now's the time, Darren. Go.
If you could tell the good people where they can find information on the Pink Portal.
So you can either go to our website, www.thepinkportal.com, or our Instagram page, which is at _pink_portal, or on our Facebook page, which is the Pink Portal.
Yay.
So that's
Awesome,
where you can
awesome.
find info. I post mostly on Instagram, like the most, because
Yeah.
that's the easiest platform to use. But we do have a YouTube page, but we haven't updated it much yet.
Well, you could update this as your first
Yes.
post.
Yes.
This and then if the models are comfortable, I'm sure you probably thought of it. Just kind of recording one of the photo shoots.
I did do that. So
runway.
the only thing that's up there is the one of the photo shoots. So I can send you guys a link. That's the first photo shoot. So that's the only thing that I have there. And then it just took so long to edit the videos, and then
Yeah.
with everything else that I have going on, I was like, oh.
Now I'll say it. I'll do this on the mic. Hold me to it.
Bim always buys
If
stuff.
you need help editing,
Yes.
Oh,
if
Bim's
you already
good at
record,
editing.
I can chop it up for you. I can do a
Okay.
minute
Both
joint
of
for
us.
Instagram.
That's both
Either
of
one
us.
of us. So
So
we
you can
got you.
chop this shit with all that fucking wild shit. Y'all probably.
Oh no, that stays, brother.
No, yeah.
But anything for
He
the
usually chops them into like a minute clip and puts it on Instagram. I'm always like, wow. I don't do anything. I just show up. They do everything.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I'll
so-
hold you to it because
We got you.
we definitely I'll have stuff,
You should fuck that shit. Ain't
That's Mike down.
Marlon. Oh my
No, but I mean it though, for real, because I love what y'all doing, and
Yes.
Thank you.
we know because we're doing this while
Working.
married, mad kids. You know what I'm saying?
How
And
many kids you got?
4.
Oh yeah, that's mad.
Thanks, Herman.
No, I mean, I'm just saying that. I mean, we have 3, and that's
It's a lot.
That's
Yeah.
That's not a lot.
It's a lot.
That's mad.
After
It's
2,
five
it's a
of
lot.
Our oldest is like 21, so we've been
Ooh.
We've been doing
Whoa.
things from like young.
You've been doing
Well,
these
me,
things.
we, same shit.
union.
Yeah, it's
together.
Now. It's us now.
Yeah, no, so I don't mind assisting with that one because, I got some time so I could chop it down for you, help to promote because I love what y'all got going on.
Yep.
So, yeah, anywhere I can assist for real.
No,
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
We support
definitely.
local black businesses.
Thank you.
Word.
Local dope businesses. And
Right.
also, like you're saying, your YouTube page, thought of it. Don't have to use it if you don't want to. But since you said it came from a place where it's COVID, people are at home, you guys could do a real runway show online.
Ooh.
That's a good idea.
Like a live, you know what I mean?
That's
because
a good idea.
everybody's
Damn
home.
right.
Fuck it, why not?
Oh, excuse me.
No, I know. I'm sure Tamika would be down for it.
That'd be
And
pretty
she'd
awesome.
Really happy.
Should be the only person just running,
Yeah, I
changing.
know. Yeah, I'd be like, you want to edit this real quick? Because we had a whole, like...
We can do it.
I
Movie
haven't-
magic.
Yes.
Film
Yeah.
trick, as the Africans say. We can do all of that
Oh,
shit.
because it's about porn once you use that term.
What?
Because we were talking about how it
How
seems
they
like the
keep
guys
going.
stay hard.
Oh.
But then you said it was film trick.
Yeah.
I be
Look
listening
at
to
Mom's
you.
face. He's like,
See,
Because you know, sometimes
listen.
sometimes people watch the videos and they're like, "Yo, he's still going," or "She's still going," but it's like, no, they cut and they edited
Right.
film trick.
Damn right. In all aspects. Are you still looking for brand ambassadors? Because I think I saw a post, or you guys already.
yeah, I always, look like, and even if we don't have anyone, like we can't put them in something right now, we still can in the future.
Also
like if
models, right?
Yeah, models. So in Rhode, so the brand ambassadors, those are folks that are like, most of them are not in Rhode Island. They're away.
Oh, so there is a difference. I don't know anything.
Yeah,
So,
okay, yes.
Sorry, I apologize. Explain to them the
difference
difference
between
between brand ambassador and
a model.
So a brand ambassador is someone that we partner with, and we'll send them free lingerie.
Gotcha.
Sometimes they might get paid depending on how much, like if we give them a coupon code and how many times that coupon code is used. They get paid per that. So and they're taking their own pictures and
Gotcha.
they're posting
Okay.
and they're usually not in Rhode Island. Our models, we generally pay our models. It's not something crazy,
Right.
but just, we pay them and they get to keep all the lingerie. So that's the
Oh.
other thing. They keep everything.
Hey, listeners, hey. Hey,
They keep
listeners.
everything. So yeah, because also too, I'm like, it's been all up in your,
Right, that's a big
personal
deal.
areas.
Lightly
Yeah,
used.
like yes,
Gently used.
gently used lingerie.
I never went back to that post to see how that went, but
Gently
sorry, go
used,
ahead.
gently used lingerie. Yeah, we are not selling gently used lingerie. So and that goes to say, even with our returns, like we're like, all right, if someone wants returns, then we'll take the hit. I'm not putting the thong back on.
Yeah. And God bless you for not doing
Yeah.
that.
So, but I know people want to exchange
should
things.
shut up
But
this
yeah, we definitely have Marlon. What are you doing? So yeah, so that's pretty much the difference. So the models are in Rhode Island, and if I see like, okay, we need someone in this size, we have.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Sorry, so I see the shit on TV. What the fuck? The only time for me to try it. I'm never gonna be able to try that shit.
Okay, you already did it. You tried it. Stop. A mess. So yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, this is our regular. I mean, our house is crazy.
Never
Yeah.
a dull moment.
Yeah.
No,
though.
there's never like
Yeah.
I'm with several of our friends. Is like, you guys have a reality show because it's just
like this.
I love it.
it's
I
always
love
like
everything about
always
this.
like this. I wish it was like, and they're like, is Marlon ever off? I'm like, no. Sometimes he wakes up and he starts talking shit. Like it's just
I love it.
Is it all boys, the children, or?
the one girl and then the two youngest ones are boys. So they
Okay.
tear our house up.
Yes.
That's
Dope.
What a blessing.
Dope.
yeah.
So I have a question that's probably gonna go left.
Oh boy.
Let me answer this one,
no.
dummy.
No, it's not bad. So the lingerie is tailored for women. Do you guys have any plans to?
For men?
Yes.
Well, we have men that buy from us, and I'm like, that is
For men?
yes for
Like,
themselves.
so
God
wait,
bless.
Yes.
help me out. Is it is it lingerie that is tailored for men, or is it lingerie that's for women that men wear?
Lingerie for women. Well, I don't even say it's for women. Lingerie that
It's designed?
I
yeah.
don't believe there's
women in
any
mind?
lingerie that's specifically tailored for women or for men.
Okay.
Women got breasts. Men got breasts.
That's a fact.
Women got ass. Men got ass.
Yes.
If a woman wants to buy a piece of lingerie she feels she'll look good in, good for her.
Okay. Same.
We
same
supply
for-
that need. If a man
Word.
wants to fit a piece of lingerie he feel that he'll look good in, good for him. We don't discriminate.
Damn right.
All right.
Yeah, so we had male customers that are like, oh, what would this be in male sizes? And I am trying to work on getting a size chart to convert the female sizes
Specifically,
to
that
male
direct
sizes.
specifically.
Love it.
Yeah, so we do. Yeah, we
Awesome.
have that, and I support that.
I know why he's asking specifically.
Why
Wow.
are you?
Because
I mean, it's okay.
because we talk about lots
But-
of things. Like I said, we've had 100 something episodes, and somebody in this room
That'll be me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, has mentioned like when he wants to feel sexy for his wife, like what do you for guys, like what do you do? And we never have really an answer. Like what do you do? Like do you wear silk boxers? Do you?
No, you come to the pink portal.
Darren, get you a cat suit.
No, a cat suit.
A cat suit.
Yo, listen.
He's not gonna get a cat suit.
I am not.
But I think that that's a niche that you guys can fill,
right? Because a motherfucker will be like, get a cat suit. And a dude that might actually be wanting to get a cat suit may now feel away.
I hope I didn't deter you, Darren.
You did. You did.
No, but I mean, on a serious note, regardless, whether it's you or nothing or somebody else, it makes no difference.
No,
Whether a man wants to get a cat suit, whatever, that's that man vibe.
It's a fact.
But I don't think he wants a cat
Who
suit.
cares about?
You don't know me, Remy. You don't know me like that.
Okay, yeah.
But we're not.
No, but I get it.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about men who want to buy cat suits. But I'm
No,
talking about
but
guys
So, yes.
in general.
I'm speaking about lingerie. In general.
Right.
Yes.
There's guys have asked,
Yes.
how do we get sexy for
It's-
our women
yes.
the same way our women get sexy for
for
us?
us.
Come to
Your
Pink
balls.
Portal. No. Come to Pink Portal.
What was that, Remy? Sorry.
No, huh?
What'd you say, Remy?
Shave your balls.
Okay, guys.
Look at Jen's like, cosign.
No, I mean, but think about it.
No,
I mean,
Marlon, we're
if
talking
a woman
about-
is giving you.
Yeah, here we go.
Go ahead,
Yes.
brother. No, we
Here
here.
we go.
We was talking about anal beads and shit last podcast. Go ahead.
Remy's
So-
like, don't give him the
I know.
door.
Listen,
Yeah.
a female with more got it. I'm a shade fanatic. I'm a freak, and I like to be pretty neat,
God bless.
right? Because it doesn't make a difference.
Jen, your face.
And I'm a listen. In my mind, I'm a weirdo,
You're not though. But go ahead.
and in my mind, I'm a
Goddamn.
weirdo
Like, I
because
got work tomorrow.
I'm that dude that would
know.
shave his whole body.
Right.
I would shave my whole body and go sit down in the tub and pray.
Huh?
Huh?
What happened?
There you go.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened?
He said,
I know, but I know how to caught your attention.
Yeah.
So now, listen,
Sorry, I wasn't
everybody-
ready. I wasn't ready. I'm sorry.
Exactly. So I know what to catch you, but regardless, listen.
holy ain't got no God.
No, but listen. On a real note, if I mean a woman is
Go ahead. You can say what you want.
Yeah.
If a woman's sucking your dick,
a woman is sucking your dick and
Thank
sucking
you.
your balls and all that shit, she don't want to fuck it. If a woman is really doing her thing and all that, and she's going in like this, or for you, she's like whatever she's doing.
Right.
Whoever.
You saw he covered all bases.
did.
Yeah.
you can't discriminate.
Like this,
You
she's
can't
like
discriminate.
this, or she's like
Right.
this, or she's just whatever she's doing.
She's like this.
Remy's so.
Yeah, or she gotta be like this. Whatever, however you built is good for you.
You Remy's so.
God bless.
I'm
But-
here for you, Remy. You're in
But
support.
regardless, when a woman is doing that, when she's done or when she's coming to the tip of that shit, she don't want to be like this.
Goddamn hairball and shit.
Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Nobody want no
Understand
spaghetti
what
on
I'm
their
saying?
tongue.
Right.
And women, so there are certain, so it depends on how good a woman gives head. Or
You're far
what,
from your mic, my dear.
Thanks,
depending
man.
on what a woman's talent, how good she's talented at what she does, or how focused she is on what she's doing. A woman do not want to go back and be like picking shit out her mouth and all that shit. That throws off the whole vibe.
It's a fact.
Facts.
When we're
It's a fact.
as a
Big
man,
facts.
when we're in there and
Come
we're
on now.
fucking hitting and we're in a vibe and and you realize once you start hitting and a woman like and they hit not but you know what I'm saying? But you hit a spot and
Right.
you hear that and you hear that shit. If you a dude that's been doing your thing for a minute, you kind of try to hit that shit again. You may miss and then you may hear but it's not that same.
You're going to
that
try
you
to
heard
find that.
before.
Yeah.
You try to find it, and once you hit it, you keep hitting that shit.
God bless.
When a woman, no,
Remy, let it happen. Go.
Yeah.
Let
because
him
now
land.
when a woman is fucking thinking and she fucking thinking she have to come off that mic and now start peeling shit out her mouth, she done lost her
Those
vibe.
a vibe. Right.
If you're going in it and you catch your vibe and you catch your rhythm, it's kind of fucked up for you to now change that rhythm to start doing something. It's the same shit with a woman who's giving head. A woman that gives head with rhythm.
Facts.
Every man who's gotten head multiple times and is pretty experienced in the game knows that when a woman's giving head, she's giving head with a rhythm. It's
We like
however
music.
she's doing it. Whether it's music or she's just going to a beat and
Right.
she's
That's
doing
what I'm
what she
saying.
do.
And also, as a guy, you don't want to.
Let him finish. Let him land.
Oh, why you guys?
No.
Let
So-
him land.
He's like,
So I mean,
Really
you know,
want him
I'll
to-
kind of wrap it up and all that. But when a woman giving shit, she's giving shit with a vibe, and she has a specific thing that
So
she's
his hair
going
is
to.
messing up.
You don't want to fuck that up,
Right.
And now she, Because they might like the sound of the slush going in and out,
Okay.
right? What they call that shit? What they call that WAP shit? Now, like a
Wet ass pussy, but
yeah,
the wet
but
ass
it's
mouth.
a-
yeah, with the fucking the macaroni shit.
Oh, macaroni in a pot.
Right?
Yeah.
A woman might in her head go to the sound of that shit, and then when she gets throws off, it kind of fucks her whole vibe up.
Yeah.
And
It's like dancing in a reggae club.
There you go. You got your own wine and shit, and you got
In the corner.
wine, girl, and you got
And
your
then
own
the
shit.
DJ be fucking up.
Switch that shit
And he
up.
put on some bougie bottles on.
Slow wine now is Barry Salmon.
Nigga.
Vibes Cartel. And you fucked the whole vibe up.
Nigga, I'm like,
That's true.
you was on that Movado shit. I was doing my thing, and I can't.
Now you going to fucking
Yeah.
exactly Barry
Now you
Salmon.
play
It fucks
Bob
it up.
Marley. I
It's
can't.
true.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually tame because of stuff that.
So
Bob
it is
says
what it
to
is.
me.
So you don't.
It's a fact, though.
So the point being is, yeah, you shave your fucking.
Clean it
balls.
up, fellas.
You save your shit at least every once in a while. I'm not even gonna front, niggas. Guys look at like I'm not gonna front. I save my shit as soon as I feel uncomfortable. I shave my shit like a motherfucker. I skin. I lay the $100.
Anything you better, man. Let me get to my
Okay.
I
ankles.
shave all my shit up. I shave my shit up. It is how I am because it makes me feel clean as in fuck if a woman was giving me head or not. I don't give a fuck if a woman was giving me head. A woman don't give head because head is not it. You don't have to necessarily give a man head or it's about head or this that because some women don't like to give head. I'm not saying that I don't like head or something.
Okay, I'm
He's
like,
like, let me
like, okay, please.
let
I'm
the
just-
record reflect.
Stop saying
no,
that.
but I'm just like he.
I'm just
yeah,
making a
someone's
point that
lying.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have to fucking. So okay, yeah. So yes, I love head. Who cares? Who cares? What the fuck? It's not
Who don't
We
like
love
That's
head?
that
not
shit.
the point. That's
Who
not
don't
the
like
that-
head?
but that's not the point
It's not
we're
the
making.
point.
That's
That
not
is
the
not
point
the
we're
point.
making.
We're making
The
sir.
fucking point we're making is to keep the shit going smooth in a cool rhythm.
Okay.
It's like this
So
podcast.
what do
Right.
besides shaving?
Shave your
balls-
shit. Nothing else. Shave your shit. Keep your shit clean, smelling proper.
That's it.
Yeah,
And keep it
smelling proper.
Keep it going because I mean we all have some frowsy moments. It is what it is.
Yeah, we simple.
Men have some, yeah. So that's but the more you, damn, what the fuck kind of podcast is that? What the
We everything, brother.
Everything.
So we trying to tell you.
The more you keep it, you know what I'm saying, proper, you know what I'm saying, is the more
more
love
likely-
you're gonna get. And it is what it is. But as a man in general, you should feel like for me, I'm sensitive with certain things. For me, see my nails? Look at this. I know your fucking cameras can't catch this. Once my nails start going long and start going thin and getting dirty, I start feeling weird.
Yeah.
That's me.
He's more like so.
That's me. My toenails start getting, I start feeling weird.
Yeah.
That's me. People look at me and they're like, oh, it's rough around the edges. They'll not be clipping my nails.
Yeah, he's
That's
like
the
more.
type of dude that I am.
He does more
I
primping.
go off my
than
shit, so yeah, shit start getting all fucking thing. Shit don't feel right.
He's more
You have to
dainty
fucking
than
be
I
like
am.
that.
Manicured.
Yes,
Yes,
he definitely.
I
And
am,
I'm kind of like, yo, I don't give a
definitely.
damn.
You have to
Whatever.
fucking be like that.
That's
That's
true.
what I mean. Take care of yourself as a man. As a man,
That's
because
true.
you want to be around here telling fucking chicks, "Oh, why don't you suck my dick?" and all this shit, and your shit is frowsy all the time.
Not
Your shit,
frowsy.
You
That's
got,
That's a great
That's
word.
a good word.
That is
yeah,
a great
and you
word.
got like a forest in your shit, and you trying to tell
Frowsy
chicks like, "Yo,
stinks.
suck your dick" and all that shit. Like, yo, what the, get your shit in order. You want to go in there and you meeting a chick and you kissing on her, you rubbing on her neck, you sucking on her neck and all that. You want to be sticking your long ass dirty fingernails on her. Get your shit manicured. Fix your shit.
Somebody tell me where the lie is at.
No, it's a fact. Though.
I don't see any lies.
It's a fact, though.
I
It's
see
a fact.
zero
It's a fact.
lies.
You understand what I'm
Fact.
saying? So that's all it is. Yeah, I'm fucking done.
You
I
and
shouldn't, I'm done.
It's
Nah, bro,
It's
I'm
fine.
good.
I'm gonna switch the topic. I'm gonna switch the
She
topic.
has another topic.
I'ma switch
Marlon.
topic.
Wait, are you
Yo,
off
I
of the
don't want
topic?
no
Like
more,
off?
yeah.
I'm gonna switch the whole topic.
Wait,
I'ma
so
go-
anything else for Pink Portal that you guys wanted to throw
No,
out there for
I
the
don't
people?
have anything else.
Darren,
Remi's like, no,
Do you have a
bye.
promo code or anything?
With Pink Portal?
I can send you guys a promo.
Yay.
Yeah, just
15 is our.
Welcome 15?
That's 15. Yeah.
You heard that.
Off of everything, welcome
Yes.
15.
listeners. Welcome 15, and the website again is
www.thepinkportal.com.
thepinkportal.com. Please.
Welcome 15.
Welcome
50%
15.
off of everything.
Yeah.
Free
Please.
shipping, free returns.
Yes.
Oh, damn, free shipment?
And y'all
shipping,
ship
free
fast.
shipping.
From what I've heard from somebody I
We
know.
also
Yes, we
ship
fr-
free standards. I believe it's like $6.99 or whatever standard for
International.
The UK and Canada, $6.99. We ship free. I think $75.
And above.
So $6.99, and we pay the rest for Canada and the UK. You're looking up there. I'm trying to.
You heard that, Canadian listeners, get
But
your shit.
regardless, free Priority shipping. If you spend $75 or more, it's free shipping
for international,
UK and Canada.
Very dope.
Yeah.
Very dope. Thank you. Welcome 15.
Fantastic.
Welcome
Thank
15.
you so much. That is so exciting. I'm so excited.
Here
People
we
like
go.
myself who are basic as fuck. I say it all the time. I'm super basic.
You're not basic.
I'm very basic, Remy.
No.
I'm always like, yo.
Oh my God.
Please don't go outside.
Do what you gotta do, brother.
Yeah, exactly. Like, keep it in the house.
I'm always like, yo, I could just get naked. Why would I need lingerie? But we know a lot of things that women do is not, sorry, fellas, it's not for you.
It's not.
It's about feeling.
We learned that. Yeah.
It's about
most
feeling
of my
great for
customers are
yourself.
single.
It's it's a fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's about feeling sexy. You can take your little pictures. You can send it to somebody. You can do whatever. You can send it to a few somebodies if you feel like.
Exactly.
Come on now.
Hey, look,
Come on now.
look.
Self-timer is a real thing on that phone.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, you know, you don't have to be in a relationship. You don't have to feel like you have a certain somebody you want to send it to. It just feels good. And the prices are phenomenal.
Thank you.
It's not like, oh, $60, $80 for a bra. No, it's not. Nothing like that. So go out there and look on for something, make you feel a little sexy.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Take a look in the mirror, ladies. Be
or-
proud of yourself.
Yes.
Or fellas, buy something for your lady.
Yes,
That's also
that
a big
too.
deal.
Yes.
Guys do that a lot, and that's a big deal.
Yeah, there are some men who buy things for the lady friends, men who buy for themselves.
Because women don't.
I just got an idea.
Because there are some women who are a little nervous. Like, oh, I don't know how that'll look. I don't know. I don't know.
just try. Yeah, and I'm always like, yo, just try. Just do
So
it.
if you have a lady and you're like, yo, we've been together for 10 years, 15 years, and things are getting kind of mundane, and you want to try something different, fellas, just go out. Just go get
Do
something.
Yeah, I mean,
Give it a
we have-
shot. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, I mean, we've been adding stuff for everybody. So we have some more of the
I
leather,
thought you were gonna show me what you
strappy,
were doing.
dominatrix stuff, and then we also have like the baby doll.
Like that's
baby
on the
doll
site
pieces.
already? That's on the site already?
The baby dolls, more of them are coming. The leather stuff, I have them. I just have to have Tamika in it.
If you could just let me know when that gets posted.
It
then
might
we
be
will.
it might be a
will.
little late, but like Halloween costumes would be also a great.
Yeah, no, we have stuff that
Do you
people
have
can
them on
use.
there?
Someone already bought black diamond set. They want to be Aaliyah because it's the
Oh,
thing
yeah,
and
I did see that one. Dope.
Yeah,
dope.
so someone already, they're like, I'm gonna do Aaliyah for, and I was like, okay, so
Dope.
yes, you
Yeah.
can use
Very
it.
dope.
Multi-purpose, multifunctional.
So
Love it.
completely
Off topic. What was your
where
question?
you took it. Where
Where you looking
What are you looking for?
the paper towel.
Oh, right here.
Keep it
Yeah.
on.
Completely off topic. I was at the house before I came here. Like I said, I was watching the TV. CBS was on.
Mhm.
Before Wheel of Fortune came on, they were talking about, all right,
Here she go.
I be trying to be a little politically correct with the white folks. But today I got time.
Oh gosh.
I'm ready.
Hey, I got time.
Today I got time, cuz. Yes. So the white people was mad at the governor of Michigan, who's a female, because she had made mandates during coronavirus,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they was in the state house with guns and shit. They had
kidnap her. Right?
they had before the kidnapping. They had already gone to the state house with guns and shit, and it was like, oh, we mad, blah blah.
I
And they was
remember that.
protesting, right?
Yeah,
You
with
remember?
guns and stuff.
Yes. Let my black ass go to City Hall.
Darren, touch me again,
Forget
bro.
City Hall. Let just like
Anywhere.
here.
Let me leave Darren's house.
This is my flirt game.
Forget
man.
about City
Let me
Hall.
leave Darren's field with his raccoons and his deer and all whatever fuck you
Yeah.
got here, and with a gun talking about it's my right to have a gun. They went into the state house with guns when they was mad because they didn't want to wear masks. And my problem, amongst many problems with America, is that when white people want to do some terrorist shit, y'all just be like, it's not really
This is right.
terrorism.
This is right.
No,
It's
yeah.
a hate crime. Y'all trying to intimidate people with your whiteness and with your guns, and it's fucked up. So today, news is on. They said they was trying to kidnap the Michigan governor
Yes.
on vacation.
Right.
Yeah, what the fuck?
They had a
to
plot. Yeah, they got
overthrow.
And
arrested.
they had a
because-
plot to try to kill this lady. The FBI had to go catch
just
this
because
shit.
of masks. I
So
mean,
because they have to wear a mask, they
yes,
want to
and-
kill somebody?
because you
Nigga.
had orders with masks and shit shut stuff
So
down
I
during
pulled
a
up the little
pandemic.
article on CNN if y'all want to hear it.
Oh,
Like,
please.
here we go.
Oh, my God.
13 people were charged Thursday in an alleged domestic terrorism plot. The thing, fuck that.
It's not alleged.
The thing that pisses me off is that they never say white terrorists. Say that shit.
They just say domestic.
Say that shit with pride. Say that shit. Because if I did that shit, if it was some Middle Eastern descendants that came out. Oh, it's ISIS and this and that. Y'all quick to make a name for it and to terrorists. Fucking say that shit.
White terror is a thing.
White terrorism is a big thing. It's the biggest terror group in America. But whatever. Back to that. In an alleged domestic terrorism plot to kidnap Michigan Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer, federal and state officials announced. The alleged scheme included plans to overthrow several state governments that the suspects believed are violating the U.S. Constitution, including the government of Michigan and Whitmer, according to a federal criminal complaint. 6 people were charged federally with conspiracy to kidnap, and several other people associated with the militia group Wolverine Watchmen were charged by the state. The Attorney General announced. So basically, y'all mad because this lady, a lady governor, I don't know what her race is. She looks kind of ethnic. I don't really know if she's white or she's mixed or I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, don't even matter.
It don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
This lady governor told y'all, wear masks so you don't kill other people.
That's it.
Close the restaurants for a couple of weeks or months, and y'all feel so entitled that y'all made a whole plot
to overthrow the government.
And to kidnap her on vacation and possibly kill her.
I can't.
I mean, but hey,
let my black ass.
Nah.
Let my black ass try.
No, I mean, I get nervous. I mean, my husband's in law enforcement, and I get nervous with him having his gun. He has a legal right to carry throughout the U.S., and I don't like when he's had friends who are who've gotten like held by the police because they just did not believe that they were law enforcement. They had to call their supervisor.
I mean, being from Rhode
even with the badge and creds and everything.
Yeah.
So when I see white people storming anytime, just out with like assault rifles, I remember seeing that.
Not even a handgun, not a 44, not a 9mm. Like y'all got a whole 2-hand gun.
Yeah, and you're like have an assault rifle. And
how's it held, Jen?
2 hands. I don't know how to hold a 2-hand gun because I ain't never had one because my black ass ain't allowed to.
Yeah,
2-hand gun. I got a super soaker in my hand, right?
Exactly.
Like. For real, like it's crazy. So, people, if they're asking you to wear masks to save other people's lives, just fucking do it and stop making it a whole thing. Period.
Yeah. I wish, if only.
So, if only.
I mean, it's just so that was interesting to see. Because I'm like, oh, okay, and just the flip side of like the protests that we saw where they were met with like, I mean, just harsh. Just I mean, there were people perpetrating violence, but it wasn't like the actual protesters. There were a whole bunch of other people there just to do foolishness.
And then they always want to bring up the looting and
but
the looting was by the people who were trying to go against the actual protesting of black people being killed. So it's counterproductive, and it did what y'all wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're from Rhode Island where we remember Cornell Young getting killed.
I remember that.
He was a whole ass police officer. His dad.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to talk about the cup full of rice. We're not going to talk about that. He was a whole ass police officer. His dad was a police officer.
I feel like it's a mom and an aunt that's trying to.
Nah. This is sister brother. This is my brother right now. This is my guy.
What the fuck is that?
It's a cup of rice. Cooked. My mother made it. She made it too spicy, so I brought it to them.
Yeah, I got you.
So he was a police officer in Providence. His dad was a police officer who was like
They said they didn't recognize him.
He went to some dumbass diner over there.
Fighters, right on Valley Street.
Fighters ain't even open no more because of this shit.
Yeah.
And a fight broke out, and he tried to break it up, and somebody decided to shoot the police officer trying to break up the fight because he was off duty.
Yeah.
The black man.
And the funny thing is, the guy who was fighting, he got charged with felony murder. So if you're committing a felony and someone dies, even if it's by the police,
what?
So before all of this, I went to law school. So
I didn't know that.
But yeah, so he was charged. He got charged with felony murder. So
and see that
because they're saying, well, had you not been involved in this felony, we wouldn't have killed it. Yeah, we wouldn't have killed it. So yeah, so that's the nonsense. I remember that, and I remember being like, what? But yeah, and then when I went to law school, I was like, oh. That is, so if you're committing a felony and whatever, and let's say the police in the process of trying to like enforce the law, kill somebody or does something, you are going to be held responsible.
I am flabbergasted.
And so that's a thing where at least, I mean, Rhode Island's not perfect. It's far from perfect.
Yeah.
But at least our police, who we know police in different cities in this state, North Providence, East Providence, whatever, are on some bullshit. But at least they've tried to rectify some of that. You know what I mean? But there's states where people be like, oh, well, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So people just, oh, well, I'm just going to do some fuck shit. Somebody's going to die. It's not my problem. Kentucky Breonna Taylor died.
Yeah.
And everybody just act like it's not nobody's problem. Like, he got more of a charge for the bullets that missed this poor young lady than the ones that actually hit her. And that didn't make no sense to me. So I'm just tired.
Yeah,
Tired of y'all.
Yeah, no, that was weird. And then
It's
he's trying to block the investigation report from becoming public, which I'm just like, if you're on the up and up and you know you did the right thing, then why are you
block
trying to
it?
block
Because
it?
he knows he was on some bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, we all know.
We all know
I mean,
that.
we all know, but it's just really pathetic.
Ugh.
So white people do better. And if y'all know somebody who's not doing better, tell them to do better. And that's all I got.
Tap your white friend, be like, yo, just do better.
Normally I try to stay away from them type of things. I try
You
to
do. I'm surprised that you went
I
there.
usually do, but
Yeah.
after watching this shit today, I'm like, yo, if the news is gonna try to tiptoe and dance around this shit and everybody else, they didn't name any of the names of the motherfuckers who got charged. They didn't name where they was from. They didn't show not one mugshot. Let that have been my black ass who ain't never been to jail.
Plastered everywhere.
My whole face would be everything. They would take a whole shot from Please Delete This.
Yeah.
Like,
The worst one, the one with the bonnet on. They
I know
were-
the bonnet, like, let's make it
last
crazy.
episode, I wore a bonnet on one
And
of
somehow we both would be
127.
wrapped up
would've
in it.
picked that
too.
But they would have found that one.
That would have been the
They're
one
like, where
picture.
did she look the most crazy?
Doesn't she look like a
Okay.
terrorist?
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to say, if you know somebody who's a whole ass white ass terrorist, tell them to cut it the fuck out, or we're coming for them.
Oh. Hey, look, Jen, you want to go to the range?
I've been once. I've been trying to go again.
Let's go back.
Let's go.
No, I'm with it. I've been
That's
a few
Marlon's-
times.
Yeah,
Yo, I know you get busy. Yeah, I
ain't
love
gonna
that
say
shit.
nothing because he.
I
Yeah, yeah,
better
yeah.
than
I love
Marlon.
it. I love
Yeah,
it, brother. I love
yeah.
that shit.
It's intense
I love
right
that
now.
shit.
He's
yeah.
very intense.
It's intense. She's a,
So since we were talking about people on social media, nah, Darren.
No,
hold on.
I mean we do go, and I shoot better than Marlon.
Whoa.
They said usually that women
are
do
better.
better.
Why
But
is that?
I went with my homie. She's a National Guard, and I bodied that shit. I did better than her. So I was
you guys just
feeling
don't
myself.
Why
hear.
you
You don't hear the subtle stop. Stop it. Stop.
We do hear it, Darren. It's a
Oh,
microphone.
it's just amazing. No, but you got not paying attention. It's
But
me. I'm
listen.
like, this is great.
Because
The one time I went, it was years ago. Cousin Liz, I love Cousin Liz.
What up, Liz?
Liz, she don't listen, but whatever. She's in London. If you listen to this, I love you. I love you so much. So me and her went years ago, and we were probably like 22 or something, 23. And I've told the story before. This is back in the days of MySpace. Put the picture up of me shooting at the damn. Even
You
though
had a
it's-
red shirt on.
red shirt with
I
the blue
remember.
jeans.
Come on.
And the North Face boots. And they say in the range they say no photography allowed, and we broke the rules, and she took pictures of me and I took pictures of her shooting that thing. And I made it my profile pic on MySpace, and some weirdo white dude commented, "Oh, I see you like guns, do you like anal?" And
how did we go? How did we get there? How did we get there?
sis,
What?
How we get there? And that was literally when I stopped MySpacing. I said, "All right, I guess I'm onto Facebook now."
I'm gonna shoot my shot, brother.
Yeah, like
Literally.
that.
Shoot
Yeah,
my-
he literally did. Yeah, like that.
He
What?
said, "I see you
Oh,
shoot
my
guns,
God.
do you do anal?"
But did you answer him?
No.
So he still doesn't know to this day.
Fuck him.
He's
Figure
somewhere
it out.
like I really
I wonder what that chocolate sister, if she,
that sexy black motherfucker.
she got,
A mess.
Sorry.
A mess.
Sorry.
No, I
Somebody
mean,
told me
no,
that
you
at
know.
work once.
Oh my goodness.
oh dear.
I gotta get into a new line of work. It's whatever.
What do you do?
I'm into sneakers. Let's get there.
Sneakers and apparel. We'll
Sneakers
keep
and
it at that.
apparel.
She knows her shit.
That's
Was there anything else that we had to cover that was pressing?
I mean, there's a lot to cover, but not
We haven't
pressing.
been recording in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'll follow up with all that other stuff. People vote. That's all I got to say. I didn't watch any of that
Did you
shit.
watch the
no,
vice presidential
no,
debate?
I'm not gonna
the
waste my
vice
time.
presidential debate
Was
was
actually
actually
better.
pretty decent.
But okay, so here's my thing, right?
Did you watch it?
I didn't because I wasn't sure if it was gonna make me angry or like you know what, and I was
That's
just
a-
like,
that's a
and I
fair
already
thing.
know what I'm doing, so I'm like,
Right.
that,
Fair.
and then and I also feel like people kind of lazy, like, oh, I don't know what their positions are.
What
I'm
do
like,
you
go to the website. website. Go to their website.
And you're not going to learn it during the debate.
Exactly.
They don't even answer the questions.
They
fam.
don't answer the questions.
So what's the point?
So that's the thing. That's a great point.
And that's what people were, from what I've seen, they're like, oh, they didn't answer the questions. And I'm like, and someone was like, oh, they were speaking to us like we were dumb. And I'm like, well, there are some people who don't know certain things, so you have to dumb it down. Yeah. If they start getting too intellectual, they start losing people.
They'll lose a large population.
Yeah, a large part, because most people aren't doing that.
So
thinking that way.
The thing for me was, I didn't watch the presidential debate. I tried. I gave it 2 good tries.
I knew that was going to be a mess.
Fuck Donald Trump. He's a whole asshole. I said it.
He's a bitch
yeah,
boy.
And it was just, from what I've heard, because I heard different things. People were like, oh, they're both like that. And I was like, no. And one of my friends who's also a lawyer, she was like, no, she's like, anybody would have responded like that to someone who's just ridiculous.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, he's not letting you speak. You're not getting, it's just pointless. It's just a free for all.
You're trying to go back and forth with a fool, and what they say.
Don't argue with a fool.
Because people from a distance, they
Don't
can't
know the
tell
difference.
who's who. So what's the point?
Yeah.
So I didn't do the presidential one, even though everybody knows I'm the person who lets you know what Donald Trump's saying.
You're
just
the
so we
correspondent.
know.
Yeah.
Just so we know what the fuck we dealing with. I've been that person.
That was
but
difficult.
I couldn't do with that
difficult.
one.
I heard people said that was hard.
I
It
didn't
was
bother.
hard. I watched about a good hour.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You are brave.
I was watching it.
You are champion.
You are brave.
My God.
Clarabelle was watching it with Alexis. And she was telling me how upset Alexis was. Just like my Alexis is my 16-year-old, and just her is just like, but no, that's not how it goes.
Yeah, I can't
I couldn't
stomach like that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
What's to be gained from watching it?
Right, but the vice presidential one,
absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean Kamala Harris, woman of color. That's 2 historical. Boom, had to, and I know Mike Pence. Even though he don't speak much, he's much better tempered as a speaker than Donald Trump is. So at least, even though he was fucked up in it too, he did not respect time limits. He didn't respect her when she's speaking and all that.
Yeah, so what's the point?
Regular stuff, right?
But he was much better.
He wasn't as belligerent.
He wasn't as bad. He was bad, but he wasn't as bad.
So my issue is the country treats it like a sideshow, right? Like they treat it like a real Housewives of the Oval Office type shit. So you want to sell advertising space, right? You want to sell.
But there's no commercials.
Well, so the viewership, and then right after, some people will hang around for the coverage or whatever. So like whatever tail end advertising comes, but like it's viewership, right? So, with this, they don't even care about the issues. Because again, people are answering the question. You're talking over people and all of that. Well, it's just for the freak show of it.
And that's the thing. But with the vice presidential debate, they were actually one at a time for the most part. It's just that Mike Pence was a little less respectful about, if they say 2 minutes, he would talk for 4.
Right.
But they weren't really talking over each other as much. You know what I mean? She would check him a couple times, like, yo, I'm speaking.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, whatever.
The moderator needed work. The moderator was like,
she did better than the first dude, though.
She did better in just
who
saying
can tame that child?
He's so childish.
Yeah, come on,
penis
man.
Face. Oh, dickhead.
But then but then for someone who didn't watch it, right?
Yeah.
What do I see the next day, or even later on in the evening?
I
see a fly. I don't even see what they talk
that's
about.
the first thing I saw. I was like, what? I was like, a fly?
I didn't see anything about issues that they discussed. I only saw a fly. So that told me I didn't miss anything.
Won the debate. Then they're like, oh, that's the only black friend he had.
That's
funny.
I will tell you who the winners are of the debate. First of all, the fly fucking was the winner.
Right.
Okay, so because the question was something, and the question was about Breonna Taylor, actually. It was very specific. And Kamala Harris spoke about how she spoke to her mother, and Mike Pence said some dumb shit about how systemic racism isn't really a thing. As he was saying
he said that?
Yes.
He did.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's why in the chat I was like, what's so hard about just not
accepting that?
Yes.
Like, that's a thing.
Oh my God.
And as he's saying this nonsense, the fly landed slowly.
Was it at that moment?
At that moment, the fly slowly.
Not even like a beep. It was like,
you're full of shit. I'm landing on you. Your shit.
And not only, right,
it was
because
perfect timing.
like I said, I saw the fly, right? So now it's all about the fly. So I see videos of the fly landing.
Took over.
Usually a fly lands on something. As soon as that thing moves, the fly goes.
Yeah.
This man was moving. This shit did not even move an inch. It's just...
Yo, I went on MSNBC briefly this morning, and they was like, yo, the fly was on his head for 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
No way.
I said, y'all timed the fly? Y'all timed the motherfucking fly?
Now, we've all tried to kill a fly. We've all seen flies.
Like, what?
When has a fly sat still for that long?
2 minutes and 5. That is
And he didn't
125
bat it
seconds.
away.
On a live
Because I
person?
be doing math. Second winner. Darling and I were talking about this. Kamala's fucking hair did not move
Oh,
for the entire 90 minutes.
okay.
I was like, yo, her hair. I thought she had a clip in her hair holding her bang up.
Yeah.
And then she turned to the side. No, her bang just was up here.
Mm.
Her bang
That
just
holds.
held
Mm.
her hair. And I think if that fly tried to land on her head, it slipped. He was like, yo, she got spray starch in her hair. I said the Niagara
Spray
shit.
starch.
He said the Niagara shit. I said with the clouds on the can, that shit slid the fuck off.
Darren, you don't know nothing about the Niagara.
The Niagara with the clouds.
He don't iron. He don't
know.
know. He never had to iron his mom's lace. He don't know. He don't know, man.
I know
I'm
about
going
starch,
to a
but I don't-
party.
I'm going to a party.
I'm going to a party.
It's 11 o'clock at night. You like, mommy, I was sleeping.
Iron
his
my,
lace.
iron my dress. Put the starch. I need the starch.
I'm sorry, Remi.
No,
But
no, I
Niagara
mean, it's
was-
fine. I know.
That was
I am Liberian and Nigerian.
She know.
I know.
You know double 2 times, man.
Double
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Iron it with pepper. That's you.
I know Liberians with pepper and everything.
That's why I got a cup of rice
Pepper
here for my
tea.
friends.
No, we gonna try that after, for real.
Marlon, I'm gonna tell you about this bag since you seem intrigued.
I'm going with that fucking rice, ain't nobody touching.
Because you gotta heat it up. You can't just eat a cup of rice cold, brother.
That shit look wild.
It is wild. My mom was like, yo, put it in a bowl. I said, nah, put it in a cup.
No.
I'm putting it in a cup. And if I got time for dishes,
Got a
2 cups of
podcast and
rice.
a cup of rice.
it makes sense.
Don't mind that.
So, this bag here, I've told the story before, but whatever.
Yeah.
I have
And
a
it's not
wallet
pretty.
that goes with it, but then someone stole it in Kenya. But
What,
yeah,
this?
yeah, I have like a little.
Tell the story.
Tell the
I'm
story.
going to pee on myself. So I work,
gotta
like I
wrap.
said, I have a job. Believe it or not.
You work.
And there was a nice lady at my job who was like, yo, I have a bag. I'm moving. I'm cleaning stuff out. And long story short, she was like, I want to give it to you. And I'm
Put
like,
that shit on video.
I don't really wear purses. But she was
I
like,
know,
oh, it's,
put it on the video thing.
she was like, it's a big.
we got that a few times.
She was like, it's a big bag. And I'm like, I don't wear big purses, but maybe I'll give it to my mom. She's like, all right, I'll bring it. And then she brought it. And that was the bag. And I was like, wow. Ooh. I told her I would give it to my mother, but I was like, whoa.
Not bad though.
Listen.
Can you include it in your next photo shoot?
No, you will not include it into your photo shoot. Please don't. And so I was like, wow, how long have you had this bag? She's like, I have it a while. I got it from Ames. I said, Ames?
Damn. She took it back. I
There's
haven't heard
a,
of
there's a lipstick case in there, and I think a wallet. And
Okay.
she was like, but I don't want you to think I gave it to you because, you know, you're African. And it's a 7. I just,
You know what kind of woman told you this?
she's a whole white woman.
There you go.
So I was like, wow. So I brought it to my podcast, and my friends made fun of it.
It's
and
become the
it's
set.
it's part of the set.
That shit's nice. I like that shit.
Thank you. Thank you, Marlon.
He's being sarcastic.
Yeah,
It's
so
on
am
his
I.
face.
It's fine.
So,
Wow,
Wait.
2 hours already?
Yeah, we gotta.
so thank you so much, guys,
No, honestly, thank you
for
so much
joining
for
us. We
coming.
appreciate it.
Wait,
Thank
Jen, real quick.
She's
Jen,
like,
come
she
back for
gotta
the.
pee.
Nah, that bad? All right.
She got to
See
pee.
that wet spot in her
Wow. Wow.
Couldn't your camera go there?
So one more time, can you tell us where the people could find you?
www.thepinkportal.com.
Yes.
All right. And what was.
the Instagram?
There we go.
Yeah, our Instagram is at _pink_portal.com.
Yes.
Well, not .com, just that, without the .com.
And then for the people who listen to this podcast and are going to get something from the Pink Portal, use the promo code.
Welcome 15 for 15% off.
Damn right. Damn right.
Support local businesses.
No, support bomb businesses, period. Don't even matter where they at. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Don't even matter. We got listeners all over. Just grab that shit.
Right,
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you so much for
appreciate
joining
the
us.
promo.
Nah, we appreciate the hustle and salute to y'all for the people who say, "Hey, I'm married, I got kids, I can't do this, I can't have a side hustle."
Yes, you can.
Y'all are a testament. You got multiple things in the works, from what it seems like.
And we're working. I
Yeah.
mean, we both work for the federal government, so that's a whole nother
Word.
Yo,
thing.
did you spoke about MDN security on this shit.
Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
yeah, you have picked that up. Yeah, so
Yeah,
like
so
the fact
he
that y'all are
has-
doing all of that, like, salute,
Yeah, I mean,
for
and
real.
that kind of, he has a contract with that now, but we've been on Pink Portable just because it requires a lot with the
Yeah,
marketing.
Good stuff.
it's moving. I like it though. I like
Thank
it.
you.
Keep it up. Thank y'all for
Congratulations
coming
and good
through.
luck
For
in
real.
the future.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll be in touch. Thank y'all.
Y'all got like a fucking background shit to start clapping once we get off.
I'm gonna add that. We're gonna insert that
Oh
right
my
now.
God.
Yeah.
So much easier.
We'll catch y'all on the next one. Thank you again for coming through, y'all.
Yep.
Thank
Peace.
you.
Woo. Thank y'all.